You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet. Hey, Internet.
Man, you sounded crisp.
Yeah. Hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet. You sounded like when Eddie Murphy's doing like a white guy voice.
I can go house. Hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet.
Welcome to another podcast.
You should have opened this like Piggy Palace, Chapter 16.
It's like the 8th episode of Golden Boy.
Yeah. Let's just do that. You want to just do, instead of talking about the game we're supposed to talk about, you want to just do a Piggy Palace
We'll do one
chapter?
A standalone one episode
character.
After all new Mike
character.
Grimm. You're Mike Grimm trying to figure shit out afterward because everybody just fucking Mike Grimm.
Well, hold on. Spoilers.
Exactly.
Would you like to start this podcast over?
Nah.
All right. Maybe we can just put Bulbasaur noises or something.
Perfect.
Yeah. What's the most Cthulhu Pokemon in existence? There's got to be one, right?
Tentacruel?
Tentacruel. All right.
Maybe.
What's its Game Boy noise like? I love listening to all those original Pokemon sounds.
Mm-hmm. Those good 8-bit Game Boy.
Yeah.
Like, just barely tonally different from each other.
Yeah. Like, can you imagine being like the sound designer for that game and being like, wait, it's supposed to sound like it does in that cartoon? I can't make it go Pikachu, but I can make it go.
I can make it say Pikachu, but then they all have to say Pikachu.
Man, have you played?
And also half the game will have to just not exist. You only get 4 badges now.
Dude, Pikachu Red is awesome. I collected all the Pikachus. But I didn't get blue, and I know you did. So if we could trade Pikachus,
So
that
I'm
would be
trading my
great.
red Pikachu for your blue Pikachu. Although once I get it, it's still red.
Have you heard about this? I think it's called. Is it called Tam Tam? I think it's called Tam Tam. This like store brand Pokemon MMO.
No, that sounds great though.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where I haven't played it, so I don't know if it's great. I've just been listening about it, you know, like watching the conversation. And it very much seems like one of those situations where it's like, oh, Nintendo won't do this great idea? Okay.
Yep. A lot of the shit Nintendo, yeah, it's like, oh man, that's a great idea. But we didn't think of it, so it's never going to happen. You guys should probably all just stop hoping for stuff and just, we'll just pray that we think of that idea you had and you just shut your mouth.
I'm looking up the name to make sure that I've got it right. Because I almost said 1010, and I was like, no, that's a different thing.
It'd be nice if Nintendo did a 1010 GR, like MMO.
MMO.
Yeah.
That would actually, except for the MMO part, I feel like that'd be pretty good. But I feel like that could make a good RPG. Like, it doesn't even have to be 1010. You could just be like a boy who is a journalist in like early 1900s, and you just travel.
Well, where's my crossover between Professor Layton and 1010? We've had one with Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton.
Yeah, I'm down. Look, I'm down to watch Snowy push matchsticks around until an arbiter's like, well done. This is how mysteries are solved.
We're TADPOG, by the way. Tyler and Dave play old games.
Hi.
So what we do here is, for many years now, we've been playing games. And now we're like, let's do all the Super Nintendo games. So we started.
All of them.
Let's bring it home. All of them. Every single one of them. We've done all the good ones, so let's do the mediocre to the one we're talking about today. That's the gamut.
Yeah. What are we talking about today?
Well, courtesy of the randomizer.
Yeah, because we're playing through it through the list randomly. Yeah.
We created our own false idol that we pay homage to, and it likes to bend us over and just really give us just a
what we've got coming.
just a murderous horsecock, like today.
Sometimes it gives us a gift.
Sometimes it's
though.
like a nice little slim boy that we're like, ooh. But
I
no,
don't know.
not today. Not today.
Wait, you say that like that's a better thing, I guess. I don't know. But like, I don't know. Maybe I like a big boy.
That's true.
I don't know.
That's true. We don't know each other's.
Why don't you let me live my life?
If we were to just really get into it, we don't know what we like.
All right.
Correct. You are correct.
Pause. This is going to be, normally these episodes come out on Wednesday, but this one's going to come out much later because I need to determine whether I like a big cock or a tiny boy.
Yep. Yeah.
Probably if I had to choose, probably be the tiny boy.
I mean, you can surprise yourself.
Might
You
surprise.
like to do things that you're good at. Maybe you just find like, man, I'm really fucking good at this.
That is true.
Fucking come on, Lexington
Yeah.
Steel.
Yeah, I'm really good. I'm really good at throwing it back. All right, I guess this is my life now. Well, I mean, look.
I throw this whole back. I throw this whole back like it's the '90s. Oh,
I mean, look, I'm just saying, like, if I got an offer where it's like all you gotta do is throw it back regularly, and it's like, oh, so what do I get out of it? You don't have to worry about money ever again. Like ever? Never have to worry about money again.
Am I a prostitute? No, not exactly. I'm just saying you never have to worry
Because
about money.
I'm not opposed to that. I just need to have some kind. Can you put this in writing?
Do we have to go to Thailand and sign it? Is that?
Yeah. Do I have to move?
Or
Is the person nice to me?
do we have to get married?
Yeah. So I don't know. That one's not a deal breaker. I'm not saying I'm a gold digger, but
but yeah. Like I said, Lexington Steel. It's all right.
yeah. Well, that dude can dig some gold. I've seen it.
Out of people's feelings.
Yeah, right? I seen it.
So
Did we say what we're talking about?
well, yes, the randomizer gave us Street Hockey 95.
Like 95 copies of a game called Street Hockey, or
It's in 1995. It's got,
1995.
clearly so good it's going to be a series, so you have to say what year the first one came out, 95.
the inaugural.
Yeah,
It's the inaugural Street
We're not
Hockey.
doing 96, 97.
It's 95.
Those don't exist. It's just 95.
Yeah, let's stick to the games that do exist. Usurper Grimm crunched the numbers on how many potential episodes we have left to do for the randomizer to get through the entire SNES library, and it is 500.
North America region only?
North America region only. Are you wanting to go beyond once we get through that?
I mean, I do want to play Terranigma, and that's PAL.
I will put it this way. Oh, it's PAL. Okay. But if we wanted to do JP, we'll have about 10 years to learn Japanese.
Yeah, a lot don't have patches. Yeah.
So Duolingo.
Or
let's go down with
Ashley Shake has to be with us for every single one.
that. Look, man, if we're still doing this in 10 years, which I hope that we are, then yeah, let's Cockmaster Ashley Shake can just be the third host.
Yep. We're doing our Japanese Nintendo series.
We can't pay him.
Right.
But yeah, he can be our third host.
No, we'll pay him an exposure. It'd be great for his brand. I mean, he's already given us plenty of money for like a SoundCloud and shit, years ago.
That is true. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, we've got Usurper Grimm crunched the numbers and discovered.
Goldschlager and Orange Fanta is weird.
Is that what you're drinking?
I'm sorry I interrupted you again while you're talking about the numbers.
I mean, look, that's all right. Look, I know you don't like numbers. It's fine.
It's whenever they refer to dates, I'm so bad with dates.
Yeah.
Awful with dates.
And
Dates and directions.
times, right?
I'm okay with time.
You're okay with times?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just,
Not according to your dad.
well, yeah.
He and I had a conversation I was setting up before we recorded the last
Sitting up,
Picky
he's
Palace.
like, hey,
Yeah.
Tyler sucks. I know, Randy.
Wow.
Thank you. What of which are you referring to? Time.
Late. He's always late. Because he was commenting that I was in the garage alone. And he was like, are there others here? And I was like, yeah, I think they're inside. I'm just setting up. He's like, okay.
Are they wearing cloaks that you can only see if you're gay? Because that'd explain why I can't see them. Randy joke.
Usurper Grimm, crunch the numbers. I'm going to leave a pause there in case you want to jump in. Nothing? He determined that we have 526 episodes to go.
And that is condensing like sports series down to one game?
Yeah, it's consolidating several sports series. Yeah, like the EA Madden series and all that FIFA into one episode.
Okay.
So if we keep doing one a week like we've been doing, that's like 10 years and like 6 weeks.
All right.
So there we go.
Perfect.
We know what we're doing for the next decade.
Yeah. Do you like that feeling?
I do.
I figured you did.
Yeah. Do you like that feeling?
Mostly.
Is like the little bit that you don't like because you know that I'm never gonna want to back away from that?
No.
Because I'm concerned like you're gonna,
I knew what I was getting into when I signed that friendship contract.
Yeah, 6 years in, you're like, Dave, I really hate this. And I'm like, well, we committed to it, so I got you for 4 more years.
I know 2 people well, Melissa and you, so I'm getting...
Yeah, no, I love it. It's great because it's just like, well, that's the plan. We know what we're doing. And we're going to play some shitty games.
Yeah.
Maybe not another one like this.
Yeah, we can cross one of the bottom of the barrel off the list today.
This is, I know we're not getting into the game talk yet, but I want to go ahead and show my hand.
Uh-huh.
This is the worst.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, they're kind of small, but like
a David Duchovny and Zoolander, like beautiful hands.
I forgot he was in that. And I'm glad you made the Zoolander reference because I'm definitely coming back to that when we talk about the game.
Zoolander has a game?
Yeah.
On the Super Nintendo?
Oh boy. Yeah, it's
God, I wish, man. That
Japanese only. But yeah, it's out there.
No, it's just the blue lipstick.
Yeah. But this game, Street Hockey 95, is to this point the worst Super Nintendo game that I've played.
Yeah.
And we've played over 200 of them. So I'm not saying I'm an expert, but like,
And it is shitty for, because I'll agree with you. I agree with you. It is the worst. And it is the worst for a lot of internal and external factors.
Yeah, for real. It's definitely the worst for us because we don't even like good sports games.
Yeah.
You know what? Like NBA Jam, aka NBA James, is like, I like that game.
Yep.
But it's because it's so arcadey.
Yeah, Super Punch Out. I love Super Punch Out. That's
Right.
a sports game.
Again.
But it's
pretty much an arcade game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I do want to get more into that for sure because I want to get back to NBA Jam because there's definitely a parallel between these games. So we need to do a little
Pit Fighter. There's parallel of Pit Fighter.
And see, I haven't played Pit Fighter yet. I know.
Oh, I know it's like supposed to be some of the worst of the worst.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen it. And it does look horrible for sure. And Dig Dougie was in Twitch chat when I was streaming Street Hockey 95, and he mentioned Pit Fighter. And it's like, yeah, I hear that's a horrible, horrible game, but I haven't played it. So at this point, Street Hockey 95 is the king of shit mountain.
But see, I feel like it's, I see, Dave.
All right, are we doing this episode as our favorite Looney Tunes characters? I see you got Foghorn Leghorn.
I'm a more boisterous version of Jean Lafitte.
I'll do Sylvester, I guess.
But I know something about Pit Fighter is that there is an exploit. It is basically unbeatable.
Can you cover the pit up?
Yeah, you cover it with leaves and you win. It's like a Far Cry 3 where if you just sit there long enough, the guy comes back and the game's over.
Yeah.
You win. But I watched someone do it, that there is a character, I think his name is Kai, and that he has an elbow drop that is 100% fucking broken in Pit Fighter, and you can win just by spamming this elbow drop.
All right.
You go through the whole game, and it makes it easy as shit with just this one elbow drop move. So that'll keep it from being, I think just because I know that information, it will make Street Hockey 95 retain its crown.
I was double checking with Flopsy, aka the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library 1991 through 1998 by Pat Contry, courtesy of Master Mold Mike, to confirm that Pit Fighter did have a Super Nintendo release.
Oh, it did.
And yeah, it absolutely does.
That is also Master Mold Mike. His favorite bit is you saying the title of the book.
Perfect. All right. I'm glad to hear that because I haven't heard anyone say they hate it, although I know that people out there definitely do, and they just haven't expressed that.
It'll come out in a 5-star review eventually.
Yeah.
Somebody will be so annoyed by it that they'll have to go say it there. So.
Well, and they can, and I'll stop, but guess what? I'll find something else.
It's never going to end.
It's not going to end.
World's not going to be perfect.
It's
Just
not,
roll on.
Yeah, it's not going to end.
Guy who left a review about how much he hated how much our voices dropped at the end of the show.
Oh, really? No, I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Good show, but I really hate it when they go, hey, Tyler, hey, Dave. At the end. It's awful.
Well, I mean, look.
Okay.
I mean, hey, that's a criticism.
You're right. That's a criticism.
That's a criticism. What? How many stars? 5 stars?
I feel like it was 4 or 5 stars still. So
Fine. That's great. Look, man, I'll put it this way. It's weird because it's like I want to know how people feel, right? I want like honest feedback, but there are certain things that are sacred. And dropping my voice at the end of the show, like doing that's sacred.
And our kissing at the end too.
Yeah,
like,
no,
sacred.
that's beyond sacred. That's like divine. So yeah, that's on another level. And me throwing it back. That's here to stay.
Yeah, that's
Look, you've set me up, set me up for life, and Nikki will understand.
yeah, yep. She'll like, well, let me teach you a thing or two.
And I'll be like, wait, have you done it with anyone other than me? Because I don't know how much you can teach me.
I imagine her like Mick, and it's a Rocky montage. You gotta throw it back, Dave.
Right. Wait, sweetie, have you seen the cock on this man?
Chase this chicken backwards.
Until you sit on it.
Chase the cock, Dave.
So there we go. By then I'll know Kai's elbow drop. It'll be fine. I'm going to use that metaphor to just get through the rest of life. Whenever times are tough, it's like, all right, remember I can do that elbow drop. Or just cover up the pit with leaves until it fills up with tigers. And then I push the other fighters in there.
You fall in, fill the pit with tigers, climb toward the tigers, get out.
There we go.
You win.
Tiger Master victory.
Pit fought.
No one expects it. So that's an unexpected victory, right? Mm-hmm. If you're in a fighting game and you fill up a pit full of tigers and then climb the tigers to get out, and you win. I was thinking about this earlier this week. I want to play a fighting game that has like multiple win conditions, and I know they exist. Like I know there are games where it's like if you ring out a fighter.
Virtual fighter, yeah.
Right? You win. But also, if you deplete their HP, you win. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I know like that exists already, but I also want to like combine it with like a wrestling game where it's like, because in like fighting games, throws are usually like a counter, right? Mm-hmm. To like blocking. So what I want is, I want you to also be able to pin somebody and win that way. Like I want a fighting game that has, and I want to think of more. Like I want there to be a fighting game where it's like there are 5 ways you can win a match.
Everybody has a string of 8 anal beads up their ass.
Yeah, and if you manage to
get
pull
all 8 beads out, but if however many they pull out before you stop them, you can't push back in.
Right. No, have you been watching my flag football team? Because that's how we play. Cocks out, beads in.
That's how you haven't been to one yet, but that's how we play every year around Christmas for Quad Bowl.
I'll never go. I will never go. I am so like.
Sean McElwain's the champion. We cannot get all his anal beads out. The man has a nightmarishly tight ass.
I'm going to be real with you. If you told me that is legitimately how you played, I probably would go.
I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. Have you ever used beads? Are you allowed to talk about it?
I have not worked up to even that yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like either on you or somebody else. Like, has beads been involved? Like,
I have worked with beads.
Are you the king of Mardi Gras?
I have worked with beads.
You worked with beads?
And I once went. I mean, I don't know a lot about beads.
Did you make like Zelda out of it, like perler beads?
I went and bought 2 sets.
2 sets?
First set was totally fine. The other set was like a vibrating
You got the red and blue of anal beads. You're like, well, I can't get all of them unless I get both.
Well, first set looked like a drawstring of different sized beads.
Like a prayer necklace.
Yeah,
or something?
like a master monk's necklace.
I want to go into the sex shop and be like, you got anal beads that are kind of like a rosary? Because I used to be Catholic, and that might do it for me.
I want to walk in to see someone floating like Dalzim with anal beads around their neck as the master of anal beads.
All right, we couldn't afford anal beads, but we do have some pool balls. So what we've done is drilled a hole in each pool ball, ran some twine through there.
It's a very rough butcher's twine. This is the redneck anal beads.
Right? We didn't have any twine, but we did have a chicken coop.
So I remember I bought a almost like a ripcord of anal beads of various sizes.
That's not a good, ripcords are not what I want to hear.
The other, I was like, ooh, okay, that sounds cool.
The vibrating
anal beads.
Yeah.
When I presented both to my partner, she okayed one, and the vibrating ones horrified her.
Yeah.
Because they are like a monk's necklace. They were fucking huge.
Were they like stress balls though?
I mean, no, they were hard. They were like steel.
I imagine you want hard
like
ones,
there's no
right?
give.
Oh, you want a little give, yeah?
I guess.
Were they like Easter eggs?
like Nerf anal beads? You got
Man, I got ideas for novelty anal beads. I need to get in this business. We got your rosary anal beads. We got your Easter egg. Any religious holiday, we got you covered. We've got beads for that.
We're at the anal beadtorium.
Yeah, at the bead keeper, we got what you need.
Man,
yeah, man, I'm good at this.
Pretty good. Dressed like a beekeeper, only instead of net, you've got beads hanging down,
like, little like shit covered. Yeah, it's important to clean first.
Always clean your beads, kids.
Always clean everything, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to anything going in a butt.
Speaking of what goes in a butt, I see some packages over there.
Oh, yeah. There's a long boy over here.
Yeah.
There's a long boy and a short boy. These have come in from, I think that both of these are from Bovine Bear, Matt Cowan, Quizmaster US, Quizmaster Matt Cowan. He has sent us, I forgot about this. He has sent us.
Oh, God. The thing I wasn't allowed to have in T-ball.
Chris Black of Karnov fame's favorite gum. He used to buy Big League Chew and like chew it at work. And these look like these are old, right? I don't know. I don't recognize any of these players. I'm going to throw one at you. It's going to be a disaster.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a very old player.
Oh, 1991. It says copyright 1991 on here. So this is going to be like the
These are hard.
The chewing gum and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trading cards.
This is going to go on my wall of fame up there.
And I think he sent these because this is a themed set of packages. Matt told me about this, and to be honest, he told me about the Big League Chew too, but I'm forgetful, and I forgot.
Because it looks like a pouch of tobacco, my parents would not let me have some under any circumstances.
Oh, yeah, I remember my parents talking about it too, where it's like, I think one of them, I can't remember, one of them thought it was cute, but like the other one was like, I don't know that I like that.
That sounds like your dad, impression of your dad, though.
No, that's Bob Saget. Actually, Bob Saget was just in our car.
Oh, shit. What the fuck is this?
This is a Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It's a officially licensed peripheral.
Wow.
Is that how you say that?
Wow, yeah, it is. Damn.
I didn't know that it was officially licensed.
I've never seen this.
It is boxed. It is called a batter up control pad. It's essentially there's a diagram on the back of the box. It's a bat with thick foam padding, which covers the inner plastic bat. It has an extra long 12-foot cable to give you room to swing.
Yeah.
It has a formed foam handle for a secure grip. Or you can put it in your butt.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
And it'll never smell the same, though.
I say which end first, though.
You can't get that musky scent out of foam.
Lord knows I've tried.
And it's got a control pad built in, power glove style-y. So there we go.
Man, that's fucking awesome.
And then there is, I didn't know this existed, dude. It's made by Sports Sciences Inc. And I didn't know that he was going to send like a nice fucking boxed version of this,
Yeah,
too. This
that's
is
amazing.
fucking awesome. It says on the front, Batter Up, interactive video baseball accessory. It's a hit. And then they've got like,
No, it wasn't. I never heard of it.
they're just trying to fool everybody. Every aunt who needs to get a last minute Christmas gift for their nephew is like, I guess Batter Up. It says it's a hit.
Doesn't Tyler play baseball? I think he's made to play baseball. We should probably get him one of these then.
It's got the stereotypical, like, we've all seen this illustration style in the 90s where it's kind of like, it's
the caricature.
Yeah, a kid, like a caricature of a kid, like an airbrush caricature of a kid, like as if it's painted through a fisheye lens, you know? It says, get off your thumbs, step up to the plate, and swing. So there we go. Well, next time we have a baseball
next
game.
baseball game.
It works with these games. Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball, Hardball 3, Accolade, ESPN Baseball Tonight. Bummer, we've already done that one. MLBPA, Baseball, EA Sports, Super Baseball, Cal Ripken Jr. Baseball. This is really, what I'm saying is this is really going to elevate our baseball
Elevate our
experience.
hatred of sports games.
Yeah, there's no way this works.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Yeah. No. Like, it's good that it has a controller built in because essentially it's, I'm assuming that it is just like, you know, a controller that's in a bat.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're supposed to be able to swing this and then hit the ball. Like, that's what the kids are doing on the back of the box. I'm sure that's exactly how it works. So this is an awesome fucking gift, Matt. Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
For real.
Like, and the box is in good shape too. It's only got like a tiny little bulge up at the top.
Yeah, it's
like,
almost like it was no fun at all. We never used it.
hey, should we keep the box in case this thing sucks? Yeah.
We might want to return it. Don't leave the box out.
Oh shit, our J.C. Penney's closed. We can't bring it back.
Throw it in the attic.
Someone will buy it on eBay, I'm sure, for two losers who are doing episodes on Super Nintendo games for 10 years.
No, but that's amazing. Matt, thank you very, very much.
Yes,
that's
Matt.
Amazing.
Holy shit, my dude. Would you like to save the Big League Chew that he sent for when we play a baseball game, or would you like to dig into one of these bad boys right now? I kind of feel like we have to be honest. There's 3 pouches.
3 pouches. So I think we keep one for posterity, and we dig into one on our next baseball game.
Okay. So none right now.
None right now.
We'll give the people something to
I need to see the dentist before I chew any of this.
No, don't. Because the dentist won't let you do it. You sign a release form.
Are my teeth hard enough to do 25-year-old?
Are your teeth
chew?
bad enough dudes to eat Big League Chew from 1991?
So I've got this gum from when I was 7. How old are you now? 35.
You're a young man. You're a young man.
In my mid-30s.
Oh, to be 35 again.
Yeah.
And yeah, not closer to 40.
Well, to be 35 again, we'd still be doing this show.
Say what?
For you to be 35 again, we're still doing the show. We're just going back just a little bit. Just a little bit.
That's true. Yeah. 35 was only 3 years ago for me.
Yeah. I was 32. It's fine.
Time keeps on slipping.
Slipping.
Into the future.
Into the future.
And we know that's true because there's a baseball controller now.
Ain't science something?
Ain't sports science something?
Well, Dave, you want to...
No, I want to talk to you about a movie I saw this weekend. I do not want to talk about Street Hockey
That's
95.
fine.
I want to talk to you about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Don't
the
throw
movie.
it back yet.
They throwed it back. I watched Sonic and he taught me to put quills on my back, so they really got to want it. There's a weird
They have
scene.
to have an extraordinarily long dick.
Yeah, there's a weird scene in the movie where James Marsden's like, I'm horny, I want to fuck this hedgehog. And it's like, oh, let me teach you something about that. That's his name, right? James Marsden? Or did I just name a
His
character?
name's Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's weird. It's like, so Sonic the Hedgehog is pretty good, but it's essentially Fight Club. I'm not going to explain that joke, but it's pretty much just like Fight Club. I thought it was a good movie. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Awesome.
I also liked Fight Club when it came out. But
Henry Lovett.
so here's the deal. Henry did love it, but man, they fucked up in the movie. They fucked up because it's like there are scenes in the movie that do not have Sonic the Hedgehog in it, and it is like definitely a kid's movie. You know, like it is like. To me, it very much felt like, okay, this is a movie for kids, but they also knew that older fans would also be here, so we're going to have a little bit in there for them. But yeah, I mean, it's absolutely like a kid's movie. I think it's on par with like Detective Pikachu, which I think I think people liked a lot more than I did.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good movie, like especially when you're looking at it through the lens of it's a video game movie. I think both Detective Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog were good. I don't want to spoil anything, but like the best part of them, like they have absolutely set it up for a sequel. And here's another point that it is definitely a kid's movie. The end credit sequence, there's like 3 of them, and they all happen like before the credits.
Good call.
So they're like, we want to let you guys know that we want to do another one of these, and if you stick around for it, this is what you kind of like have to look forward to. So yeah, it was good. Henry liked it. Like it was and honestly, maybe I would have liked Detective Pikachu more if I would have seen it with Henry instead of Josh. But Henry was too young, and it's like, honestly,
You wanted to see it with someone younger. You just didn't go young enough.
Right. Hey Josh, how old are you
This
again?
is a kid's movie. I think I'll take Josh.
Josh, I need you to wear this this Pikachu baseball cap, please.
Another one? All right.
Here's a balloon shaped like a Charizard.
Go with my Squirtle. Perfect.
We're not getting popcorn. It's too expensive, but I did bring Skittles from home. But I think, like, I don't know, Henry enjoyed it. There was a part where it's any scene that didn't have Sonic the Hedgehog in, he's like draped over me in the seat,
yeah.
just like, oh my God, I can't believe. Like, there's a scene where they're talking to like the main character who's not Sonic is talking to his wife about like moving to San Francisco for like a police job, and it's like, I get it, you gotta like you have a narrative, but like
And Henry just like, oh my God.
no, you want to know what he did during that scene? The movie totally lost him because he just starts looking around the theater like, oh, I've only been in one of these once before.
What's in this dark room that's going to be better than this bullshit on screen?
Right, exactly. So they're in the middle of this thing where it's like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be good enough to do blah, blah, blah. And Henry just goes, there's a tiny movie up there. And he pointing behind us to like the projector window. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's up there and it's tiny. It's like, I know. Shh. Tiny movie, Dad. Tiny movie. And I'm just in my head, I'm like, fucking Sonic better show up in this fucking movie again real fucking fast.
How was Jim Carrey?
I thought he was great, dude.
Yeah?
I mean, like, it was interesting to see him play a villain because, like,
Yeah.
I thought he did a good job playing a villain, but he still very much does.
I mean, you got to watch Batman Forever then.
I've seen it. He does better in this movie than he did as the Riddler.
All right.
I mean, he's definitely more limber as the Riddler. I guess it depends, like, what you want.
He's old now. It's like
Right.
Rocky and Rocky 6.
Right.
Like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he can't throw it back
You can't do
anymore.
it, Jim. It's all about power now. You can't do the limber shit.
I thought he was good. I really thought he did a good job. Like, I mean, and I'm like, all right, if there's another one of these, it has to have Jim Carrey in it. Like, I mean, absolutely, it has to have Jim Carrey in it.
Is there like a transformation where he goes from scientist to Dr. Robotnik? Is he Eggman or is he Robotnik?
Okay.
That I want to know.
So he is Robotnik, like that's his name,
Oh, okay.
but they do a good job in the movie of like throwing references because like he uses these like drones, right? Mm-hmm. And they're egg shaped. So at some point, like Sonic calls him Eggman. So it's
Okay.
like, okay, that's nice. And there's also this bit where it's like, essentially the way that it works is the way they explain the rings is cool because it's like the rings allow Sonic to essentially cast ethereal jaunt and like go to it, or more like portal. It like opens up a portal to another dimension. He runs through it and he's safe from whatever's, bugging him out on
Supersonic
on this
make an
planet.
appearance?
I don't want to. I don't
Okay,
want to.
okay.
I don't want to
Spoil
say.
it.
I don't want to say.
All right.
Because there's
But Goku does.
Goku doesn't show up, but Piccolo does.
All right, you gotta say something for the sequel.
Right. Well, that's the third in credit sequence. Goku shows up, but he's baby Goku.
All right, you gotta grow with your audience. I get it.
He pats Sonic's crotch to determine whether or not Sonic's a boy or a girl. And then he replaces Sonic's rings with capsules, and Sonic can't travel to different worlds anymore.
There's a scene in Dragon Ball Super where Goku he can't focus his ki very well anymore. So he has
Did Yoshi swallow the key?
pretty much that he can't teleport reliably. He accidentally teleports. It's like a scene of Dragon Ball because he accidentally teleports into Bulma's room where she's getting out of the shower. And she screams. Vegeta comes in. What are you doing looking at my wife? And he's like,
so this is late.
I've seen her boobies before. I don't want to see them again.
I patted
and now
that crotch.
And now they're really saggy. I don't want to see them.
Now, is that the real episode?
That's the real episode.
Oh, that wasn't like a Dragon Ball Z abridged?
Right. No, that's the real episode.
Because, as a dude who hasn't seen a lot of Dragon Ball Z, when I watch Dragon Ball Z abridged, and the only time I do is with you, at least 3 times I'm like, was that real? Did that really happen?
It does such a good job of keeping the story, but straying just enough off to be funny.
Yeah.
But still maintaining the Dragon Ball Z abridged is so fucking good.
Yeah, I think it's entertaining.
I kind of think it's better than the original series.
Yeah, I've heard other people say that too. Yeah, I've heard other people say that.
I think that's why other people get their knickers twisted up about it, because I know that thing you love, you really love it, but this other thing is I think it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
And it's not the thing that you love. They're making fun of the thing that you love,
Yeah.
but it's even better than the thing that you love.
Do you think that's how Coolio fans felt when Amish Paradise came out?
Man, that's exactly it.
Fuck, this is so much better. Fuck it. God damn it. Let Coolio have something. Weird Al even took his hair.
Oh, well, at least he still does the intro to Kenan and Kel. That'll be around forever.
But I wanted to say one more thing about the Sonic movie, and that is, dude, Sega doesn't give up, man. Sega doesn't give up. How long ago did they lose console wars?
Dreamcast.
So 99. Man, still taking jabs at Nintendo. Still doing it. And it's it's tongue in cheek. I was actually sitting in the theater, and I was sitting there, I was like, I wonder how many people in this theater realize that this is a jab at Nintendo, because Sonic is hiding on Earth. That's pretty much the setup for the movie. And if things get rough on work, he's on work. Okay.
That's how you see our planet, Dave. That's just a lot about your mental state right now.
Fuck, I bared my soul accidentally. Shit. Fuck.
Oh, yeah. Just living on planet work. Dump, 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 dump.
That's my wallpaper at work. It's just planet work. And it's just my face frowning.
I'm about to say it's the end of Chrono Trigger, and the future refused to change. Planet work.
He if shit goes down on planet Earth, he's got to leave, right? And he pulls out this it's out of the what is it, the Handbook of the Planes or whatever from D&D?
Manual of the Planes.
Manual of the Planes, thank you. It's straight up, there's a diagram in there where it's okay, these are the worlds and that I can inhabit, that I can escape to. And the next one after Earth is a mushroom world. Yeah, so it's I don't there are several jokes in there where it's who would want to live on a mushroom world? Mushrooms, yuck. And I wanted to stand up and be you lost. You're on Nintendo platforms. What are you doing?
Who would want to live in a dystopian dinosaur city?
Dude, okay, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I'm calling it. They're going to bring back as much of the original cast of the Super Mario Brothers movie as possible.
It's just John Leguizamo.
I'm down. Look, I'm down. If John Leguizamo wants to play as like Amy Rose or something, I'm down.
Man, he'd make a great, just like Big the Cat, just walking around being sarcastic as fuck about everything.
Sign me up. Look, I'll be real. Like, there have been movies that have come out where it's like, that movie looks like trash, but John Leguizamo's in it, so
I like John Leguizamo.
I'll probably rent it.
Yeah.
I won't see it in the theater, but I'll probably rent it. Nikki's a big John Leguizamo fan too. So, and do you remember his stand-up, dude? He had like an HBO special, man.
There's
that was
a bit I'll
good.
never forget in my entire life about him. He was playing a gay character, faking an orgasm. So he pulled out.
Is he throwing it back? Or?
Well, he was topping somebody.
Oh, I got you.
And just wasn't into it, couldn't finish. So to fake an orgasm, he pulled out and spit on the guy's back.
Right? Yes.
So, yeah.
Man, that's a good special. I wonder if that's anywhere. Like, surely that's on YouTube or something, right?
Yeah. We'll see. Special screening at TADPOG Prom.
Eventually. So that's it. I'm sorry. I'm Dave, by the way. He's Tyler, this other guy.
No, that's good. I might take Kenna to see that.
Yeah. Does she like, does she know about Sonic at all?
I don't even think she knows who Sonic is.
Because Henry was excited because he watches Sonic Boom. Which is a decent.
Isn't Knuckles like a giant meathead goon type character on that?
Yeah, he is, but it's like the writing on that show is good.
Does he even like chili dogs?
Well, yeah. I mean, like
Does
like
Sonic
it's like
eat
reference.
a chili dog in the movie?
I don't want to
Okay.
I don't want. There are things that I don't want to spoil.
Is Urkel in the movie?
Again, there are things that I don't want to spoil. Urkel isn't, but an Urkelbot is. Okay. Dr. Robotnik is controlling an Urkelbot who's running like T-2000 like style down the road.
There's a squirrel in an Urkelbot.
Yes. But it was good. It wasn't like a great movie, but like if you view it through the lens of like, this is a video game movie and it is targeting kids, it's like, yeah, this is a good movie. It did the job.
Whole new generation for DeviantArt. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, truly. But like, dude, Henry, so he's been watching Sonic and I told him about the Sonic movie. I was like, do you want to go see that? Yeah. All right. Well,
yeah, idiot.
Yeah. Dummy.
Dwight Schrutered it.
Yeah. What do I look like? A mushroom kid? My son's got so much tood. He's got so much tood. It is just like, I can't do it. But he was like,
he walks around with an orange wrap tied around his eyes. He's got so much tood. I guess that'd be a red one then, wouldn't it?
A red orange? That's just an apple.
No, he'd have Raphael's tie, not Michelangelo's.
Oh,
truly express the amount of tood he has.
Am I doing?
If you were a turtle, based on his tood, what turtle would he be?
What turtle would he be? Raphael, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, as it turns out.
Even though I think you're a Donatello.
Yeah, thanks. He's definitely got Donatello traits, but like I think it's just because Henry's 5 years old, he is definitely a Raphael. Because I feel like I'm constantly having to be like, all right, calm down. Like, calm down. You're gonna make things worse. You're just gonna make things worse. Like whenever you get upset and like blocks or something and knock them all over, what do you have to do? You gotta rebuild them. Don't do that.
If Nikki were a turtle, which one do you think she is?
If Nikki were a turtle, which one would she be? Donatello. I think she would be Donatello because I think Donatello is like, I think that Donatello is, I'm going to give you a glimpse into my marital relationship.
No,
Are you ready?
Two Donatellos. All right.
So, yeah, it's just a house of two Donatellos and a
just
little
so
Raphael.
Many portals to Dimension X.
No, it's just because Donatello, out of all the turtles, like
you hit Henry with sticks. We're both Donatellos.
Donatello's like the most humble turtle. You know what I mean? Like Leonardo's always got a fucking leader chip on his shoulder. Raphael's always got this like antagonistic thing against Leo, and then Michelangelo's just a fucking doofus. And I mean, we're two Donatellos.
All right.
We don't get invited to a lot of things. Should we invite the two Donatellos and the little Raphael? I don't think so. But like I was telling Henry, I was like, dude, let's play a Sonic. I've got a Sonic video game on the Switch. Let's play it and get ready for the movie. And his reaction was the best reaction ever. There's a video game? Oh, I didn't tell you that, I guess. Yeah, it's not just a bunch of weird cartoons.
Would you like to tell me how old? I'll tell you how old Sonic really is.
And then like the movie starts and they do like, you know how they have like the Marvel intro where it's like all the pages flipping and then the logo like comes over. They do that for Sega, but it's all a bunch of Sega video games that make up the logo. And so it starts up and it plays that, and Henry turns to me and he goes, Sonic's in a video game. And it's like, yeah, we talked about this. So anyway, sorry to go on about that. But
what Sonic game did you play with him?
oh no, this is how it went down. I was like, do you want to play? Because I had Sonic Mania on the Switch. I was like, it's really good. Do you want to check it out? No, I want to play that Goose game. All right.
Yeah, I can never argue with that.
No, never can argue with it. The whole time I'm playing it, I'm like, all right, now remember, this is a bad goose. He does bad things. This goose is going to hell. You don't want to go to hell, do you?
That's where that goose is going.
No, I don't say that, but I do constantly remind him.
But Grammy says that.
But Graham definitely says that. She does it, but I have to constantly remind him where it's like, now remember, it's okay to do this because we're a goose and not a 5-year-old boy. The amount of glee that he got like trapping a boy in a telephone booth by repeatedly honking at him was like, yeah, now's the time to remind him it's okay to do this because it's a video game and we are a goose.
Anytime you want to trap a boy, you just come play this game. That's the only place you get to do it.
Henry, you want to play the Trap a Boy simulator? Come on, let's do it. And then we played Donut County a little bit too, which is nice. It was nice to revisit that. So anyway, there we go.
All right.
Just me, just being a dad, doing dad things.
Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. You wanna talk about this?
Sure, man. I have 6 cups of Death Wish coffee in this thermos.
I was worried about your stomach after 3 last night.
Yeah, I had 3 on right before stream last night, and I kind of felt like I was gonna die. Like I was
I'm pretty sure something you got to push through. Good thing you got 6.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. So I've said this before on the show, but what I'm trying to do is find that magic balance of sleep deprivation and caffeine to like reach maximum enjoyment for the podcast. So let me know if I hit it.
Okay, that's pretty. I mean, I'm pretty happy right now.
All right. Okay.
Well, do you hear that, Dave?
I do hear that.
Sounds like you taking that sip of coffee you really wanted.
It's still really hot. I do hear that sip of coffee, which ushers in a segment that we like to call Dave Reads from the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library 1991 through 1998 by Pat Contry, courtesy of Master Mold Mike, a.k.a. Flopsy. Let me turn to the Street Hockey 95 page. Page 297. All right. Okay, guys. Street Hockey 95, Street Hockey apostrophe 95. Is a hockey game where you play as Dolly Parton in her role. She played a 9 to 5.
Love it.
Already, it's a better game than it actually is. It is genre sports. It's weird that they don't have a question mark after that. Yeah. Release date November 1994. Region.
Fucking horse shit right there.
Yeah, really. You can't just release a game in 94 and call it 95.
I mean, you can do that with cars, I guess, but that's it.
Just cars, not shitty hockey games. It was released only in North America. It was developed by
Neutrinos, because that's
GTE Vantage. GTE Vantage. Have you heard of them before?
No, it sounds like they made my light bulbs.
Right. It does kind of sound like GE or like a series of letters that would come after Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I like my video game designers to sound like a rebate program for electronics.
Dude, I don't know if you played Gran Turismo GTE Vantage, but it was really good. You got to play as the car. It was pretty neat. It was published by GTE Entertainment.
You played as the track manager, scheduling races.
Well, I was thinking it was like you were from the car's vantage point. You're like a Lightning McQueen. Let's see. You get to play as the asphalt.
You play as the guy whose wife got him a Groupon to watch a race.
We got my dad a Groupon to drive a race car on a track one year.
So did my boss got that for her husband.
Yeah. Did he like it?
I remember something fucked up and he didn't really get to do it like he was supposed to.
You know why? Because it was a Groupon.
No, yeah.
That just seems like how Groupons are. My dad he really enjoyed it. We knew that he would though. That's like, even as a kid, I remember him being like, I'd like to drive a race car once. You know? I was like, well, perfect. Players 1 through 4 simultaneous. And I think that's probably this game's crowning achievement, honestly.
So definitely a tournament at Tadpog Prom.
Apparently it has, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Apparently it has a password save. Didn't see that, but that's okay. And
I guess neither one of us tried to continue a tournament, so I bet that's where it came into play.
Probably saving your tournament progress. You're right. And it was rated in this book way too high, in my opinion.
What was it rated?
2.5 stars.
Yeah, fuck that.
Out of 5. So that's really high, I think.
Yeah, that's way too high.
Nintendo Power also gave it a 2.75 out of 5. But Nintendo Power reviews,
I feel like it had like a 1 point something on GameFAQs.
But that doesn't surprise me because like that's the real people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like with like Nintendo, not to disparage.
Not Pat Country being bought out by Big Street Hockey 95.
It's definitely not like it was with Nintendo Power, where they're like, well, we do want people to buy Super Nintendo games, so this one's not that bad. It's really bad. Never play Street Hockey 95 unless you just want to laugh because it is a hysterically 90s game.
Oh my God. It is made, it has to be like in Friends when Chandler decides to quit his job and go into advertising and he's the oldest guy in the room. It is 10 new Chandler beings transferring to become advertising. Like they're all new and they're all having to sell something to kids. Like that is what made this fucking game.
Like if this game had DLC, Poochie would be a purchasable character.
Because it is so 90s that it does not make sense. It is just...
It's indecipherable.
Yeah, it tries so fucking hard to be just as 90s as anything fucking can be.
Bleeding Edge, 1994. Like that's like straight up like, all right, we're going to take regular words and throw those out the window.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So when you navigate this window, this menu, you got to figure out what everything. It's like playing a game in French.
We're a brand new fantasy author who wants to create their own world, so they rename everything on Earth something different so you don't know what anything is.
Oh no, we don't have trees here. We have giant canopy flowers.
We call wood Basana Jamaica.
I'm sure you'll remember that. It's very important to the deep lore of this world.
What are the days of the week? All 10-syllable words that all sound the same.
Well, we have 15 moons, so we have 15-day weeks, and each one is named after the moon. I'm 4 years old, but in your years, I'm 80. Yeah. That's essentially Street Hockey 95.
Yeah.
It makes that much sense. But I mean, seriously, like you're going through the menu.
I'm just stuck. Hand me the Tawana Nator. You mean a fork? Why can't you call it a fork? Why does everything in your world have to be different?
Because we're trying. For example, you're going through a menu and the game is like, what kind of game do you want to play? We have 5 delicious flavors of game modes for you.
Yep.
Which one would you like to play? Fat Point? Rush? Whack? Cram It? Or Hot Pug? Can you tell me what any of those game modes do? Nope.
See, and it's like even if you were to go over to it and then have a little blurb of an explanation, which is not crazy to ask.
And they do, to be fair, when you do select a mode, it does say like face off. It doesn't do a good job of explaining it, but it does give you some clues in English. Face off. Or random player, and it's like, okay, I can. That's something I can hook into and then try to figure out through context.
But the fun doesn't end there. Say we decided to play Hot Puck,
which is the best game mode. It's definitely the weirdest game mode,
which is essentially like hot potato only with a puck. And of course, that is how they play hockey all the time.
Well, in the streets.
But I see the appeal, like it's just a different, fun, gimmicky thing. Okay, sure.
Well, the whole game is like a gimmicky game.
Nothing about it is like real hockey.
No, it is like, even the way that it's set up, like this is
even Super Punch-Out still has like 3 rounds. You don't kick. Like it's still a boxing game.
Yeah. This is too extreme for its own good. It's just too extreme for its own good. Like like the thing is, it's like, it feels like they saw NBA Jam, aka NBA James, and they were like, well, fuck, we can't do another basketball game. We'll get to that. We'll get to that later.
We can't lead with that at least.
But what if these NBA Jam guys haven't done a hockey game yet? Let's do that. And then they were like, well, should we make it like any other hockey game? Fuck no.
Fuck no.
We're GTE. We don't play by the fucking rules. What does it look like? I want to live on a mushroom planet? No. It's all going to be side view. Oh, but then they won't be able to see the whole, like, ring. Who needs a ring?
Yeah.
Who needs it?
It's in the street.
It's in the fucking streets.
So, yeah, you can't see you go out in the street, you can't see the whole street.
Can you skate on rollerblades in a ring, my friend? I don't think so. So essentially, it's just everything's done from a side view, like NBA Jam, which really hurts maneuverability, because it's like, instead of having like any maneuverability, you have like the same that you do in NBA Jam, which what it boils down to is the game plays a lot like NBA Jam, where it's like the person who has the puck is pretty much the one who's going to just carry it to the goal and then shoot, unless you're good at blocking, I guess, which no one is.
Well, I don't know. That one dude has some sticky D.
Sticky D!
Because to further add on, like, is the game mode system not enough, like, indecipherable bullshit? All right, well, here's another flapjack layer to throw on top of that. Because there are what, like...
Sticky D!
How many players? Six?
Well, there are... Would you like to just take a moment?
Yeah.
Sit right there and go through all the characters?
Let's go through the characters, because, like... You don't have, of course, you pick, it's 2-on-2. So, but there aren't like listed stats like you would normally have in like an NBA James, where it tells you
this
the shooting, dribbling, maneuverability, so you can build a proper team.
Right. Instead of that, what do you get?
Nonsense Pokemon-ish type moves.
2 phrases.
2 phrases for whatever they're good at.
Each character gets 2 phrases. Like, let's take Jill, for example. Who is you know her because she's the only character in the game who has a boob window.
Like Power Girl.
And she is also, she's blonde, and I guess she's like a big LSU Tigers fan because she wears purple and yellow. These are her stats.
That's best. So that's a sports reference you made that went whooshed over my head.
Oh, it's because of my family's huge, like LSU. So like anytime I see like purple and gold or purple and yellow, like that's immediately where like it's just.
I think the Lone Oak Flash.
Yeah,
our local worst road in Paducah.
That would make worst. The worst road in Paducah award goes to Lone Oak for 20 years running.
Yeah.
Do you need to get anywhere in a small town? You think that'd be easy, but it's not. Thanks, Lone Oak Road.
Yep.
Here are Jill's stats: Power Child and Nasty Slaps.
Yeah. Don't know
what that is. I have no idea what it means. She yells it,
and it does not tell you. She yells it like she's a fucking Pokemon,
right? Or like a Street Fighter doing them, and it's like, is that what they're trying to pull from it? Because it's Street Hockey 95, and like the box art does look like it is.
What if Street Fighters were playing hockey?
Exactly, yeah.
Only in the 90s.
Right.
In the streets.
In the streets. I mean, it only makes sense with hockey sticks. but also it's not fun because they don't fight. They're playing hockey.
Yeah.
We don't break all the rules. They still play hockey. Also, they can't fight. It's hockey. That's like part of hockey.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what game it was because I wasn't a big sports guy and still am not. But as a kid, I remember there being a hockey game. I think it was on Genesis.
Yeah, where you saw them throw off the gloves.
Yeah, and then it goes into like a fighting mode, the game mode changes where it's like now it's a boxing game.
I want to make a hockey game so laden with mini games from other games that you don't actually get to play any hockey.
I love it. The hockey game is actually just a very clever menu system to get into other games.
Because as soon as you start, if you bump another player, boom, you go into a fighting game.
You're playing Kirby's Avalanche.
You try to make a shot, boom, it goes into like a gallery shooter.
Man, how great would it? Yeah, how great would that be, though? For real, where it's like they give you the option at the beginning of the game. They're like, "How would you like to play this hockey game? As like a real hockey game, or every time you shoot the puck, you play Tetris for 4 minutes?"
Whenever you're picking your team, it turns into a dating sim where you have to date each player and convince them to go play hockey for you.
And the better you
polyamorous coaching, where you're
and the better you seduce them, the better their nasty slaps are. When I take that job,
does it mean Jill has gross boobs? She got the nastiest slaps.
No, man. I think she's
got that boob window.
She knows how to throw it back. Makes them cheeks nasty slap.
That power child. She puts that power.
So yeah, I don't know what those do. I don't know what power child, or I don't know if those are like special moves.
Does it mean she has high power to hit? I don't know, because also like a slap shot would normally be a shot. You take your stick, shoot the fucking puck. In this game, you could pick it up and then you hit it.
You punch it.
You physically punch the puck, and it doesn't go anywhere near as far as if you use your stick.
No.
So I don't understand.
You can also, and I think this is just bad programming, or like at the last minute, they were like, wait. No one can tell what team they're on because no one wears jerseys.
Everyone looks this. You just remember which character you picked at the beginning.
Right. Yeah. You have to remember. So they do not let you shoot on your own goal, which I have to be honest with you was a relief to me, because anytime I play a soccer game or a hockey game, I'm constantly like, I'm always second guessing myself. Is this my goal? Is this the one where I'm supposed to shoot? Or is this the one where I'm not supposed to shoot? But in this game, they're like, well, the goalies don't look like anything, so you're not allowed to shoot at your own goal. If you turn around, face your goal that you're supposed to defend, and shoot, the puck just goes backwards. It just fires backwards at the goal you're supposed to shoot at.
Perfect.
And then I found out that's a way that you can cheese the AI a little bit, because if you like skate up to a goal straight at it, turn around and shoot, it's like the AI for a second is like, oh, he's not going to shoot. Oh, fuck. It doesn't always work, but and maybe that was like a placebo effect where it's like, okay, this is how I get them.
I'm going to get you, Baz.
And then it got me in my zone, my street hockey zone.
What are some of those other players and their wonderful clear traits?
All right. Well, you got Hex. Hex was my favorite because Hex is absolutely stupid, sexy Flanders. Like that is
Perfect.
One. Like I would not be surprised if the developers were like, "Let's put Flanders in the game," because it's like he's.
What's the most 90s Simpsons character? Is it Otto? That's what you'd think, but no, it's Ned Flanders.
Bart dude. Yeah, they put Flanders in the game. He goes by the name of Hex, and his moves are Astronaut and Rocket Shot. Yeah, they phoned that one in. They were.
What do those mean?
What does astronaut mean? Rocket Shot. I
thought I was going into space, and then I failed my drug test.
But if that's supposed to be a spacesuit he's wearing, it does not look like. It looks like
it's a street spacesuit.
All right, I'm going to start a hockey league on Mars, and when I do, you're laughing now, but we're all going to be wearing these uniforms. And they're going to be
I signed up for the Space Force. and this is what we get to wear.
Hey, put your hex suit on is what they'll say, and you'll remember me.
How about an astronaut?
Yeah, whenever someone's throwing it back, they're like, "Are you going to use lube?" Astronaut. I was going to say astroglide.
No, I got the nastiest slaps.
Man, my slaps are so nasty. You don't even know. Fuck off. You don't even know. Although it's going to be hard for me to not change the Twitch channel name from TADPOG_podcast to Nasty Slaps.
You can't astronaut do that. Who else, Dave?
Astronaut, what your country can do for you. Who else we got here? A Buzz with one Z. Because again, no rules. He is. I love Buzz because he is like the one dude in this game who just looks like a dude. Like he
looks like Stryker from Mortal Kombat to me.
He does. Well, wait. Yeah, he does kind of. Yeah, you're right. He does kind of look like because he's got the backwards hat on. He's wearing a purple hoodie.
The most '90s Mortal Kombat character.
Yeah,
Stryker.
Right. Yeah, absolutely, Stryker. And I remember
with a Y.
I remember being a kid and being like, "Oh, he's clearly the best because he has a gun." He's like the worst character in the game.
Oh yeah, Stryker's fucking garbage.
They were making a political statement about gun control when they made Mortal Kombat 3, and they were like, "Look, these things are ineffective. Let's just get rid of them."
You try shooting a demon with a gun, see what happens.
Yeah, look, a dude with a skull for a head can beat him. So like Buzz, purple hoodie, white t-shirt. Look, I'm sorry. I'm super not with it right now.
That's what I went as when I was a kid.
A t-shirt?
T-short.
Oh, that was your nickname?
That's my nickname. T-short.
Here comes T-short.
You ever gonna grow up T-short?
I'm gonna edit all this out.
Nope, just out.
I'm editing all this out. I'm not looking stupid. I said T-shirt. What I'm going to do is edit in. I'm going to take me saying T-shirt and just put it over T-short, and then you look like the stupid one.
Perfect.
Actually,
I will do that for you.
After an hour, the hour.
I'm stupid Tyler. I said T-shirt. Dur. Astra not going to be on this podcast very
long. So essentially, everything up to the hour 15 mark of the show is going to be legitimate and organic, and then after that, I take full control. Buzz is wearing purple hoodie, white t-shirt, and cargo shorts. Now you know why I went with t-shorts. His moves are styly, which is a word I learned from Sublime.
Oh, okay. What does that mean?
It means style.
Styly?
Like in the style of something.
Okay.
Yeah. And his second move or stat, I don't know.
You don't know. You really don't know what it is.
You have no idea. And it's like, I looked for an instruction manual, and Tyler, guess what? No one gives a shit about this game.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit about this game. Like, not enough to be like, let's put this on the internet. His second move is Sticky D.
Yeah, Sticky D. Every time he's in goal and catches it, Sticky D.
He shouts that, Sticky D. So I like picking him as a goalie because I assumed that his D was sticky.
Yeah. Fucked a lot of skanks without a rubber, Sticky D.
Sticky D. I don't believe in medicine, Sticky D.
They say I'm gonna die like Al Capone did, Sticky D.
You know, I heard Al Capone died of tax evasion.
Yeah, I heard that too.
The next character we have is Linya, who definitely looks like Violet from The Incredibles if she were cosplaying Megavolt from Darkwing Duck.
That's good, man.
She is Russian, I guess, is what they were going with. Her stats are Komazar and Solid Steel. So
yeah, no guess what those can mean.
So
at
I don't
all.
know. Yeah, no, I have no idea. Every now and then she'd say Komazar. So, all right. So there's that.
Yeah, why not Cosmonaut?
Cosmonaut. She's the USSR counterpart to Hex, who is like a Portuguese astronaut because he's not wearing, I don't know what their flag is. It's probably red and blue, right?
Also not good with flags.
Not good with flags.
Dates and flags.
Yeah.
Directions.
I'm bad with a lot of things. Your dad and I talked about all these things. I was like, your dad was like, Tyler's late for a lot of stuff. I'm like, yeah, he's bad with flags too.
He probably doesn't even know what the flag of Portugal is. That dirty fuck.
And then I had to play it off where it's like, yeah, we all know what it is. It's like a picture of Spain, but smaller with a fish on it. Next character. Can you tell me how to pronounce this? It's Baruk.
I always said Baruch.
Baruch, that's what I said too. So Barack Obama. Because like NBA Jam had the Clintons. You could play as the Clintons. This game has Barack Obama.
Yep.
Where you can play.
Back when he was a community organizer playing... Playing street hockey 95.
Back when he was Dave Navarro.
God, he does look like Dave Navarro.
Dressed in turn of the century leather football gear. His helmet is like just the leather fucking football helmet.
Leatherhead Dave Navarro.
It's like if
remember John Krasinski, that movie Leatherhead? Make him Dave Navarro.
It's almost like, okay, there are 5 different races you can pick in Final Fantasy XI. One of those races is Dave Navarro. And here's the leather starter gear.
Navarro.
I don't know if I want to play as a Mithra or Dave Navarro.
What's a female Dave Navarro? A Carmen Electra.
No, I think that's what we call a group of Dave Navarros. Oh, here comes an Electra.
It's an Electra of Navarros.
The collective noun, I believe that's called. Your dad and I also talked about that. I was like, but Tyler's good with words. He's a word guy.
My dad just went, Dave Navarro.
Baruch's stats or moves are Sweathead. What does that do? Like, it almost feels
That's why I wear a leather helmet. Get a very sweaty head.
The loser of this match has to smell Dave Navarro's helmet. That's street rules.
Street rules. Take a whiff, cake boy.
Sweathead, as far as I know, never came into play. It almost feels like
when you choose him, he says it.
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
Sweathead.
Okay, well, there it is. That's what it is. It's almost like they intended for the characters to have like special moves or something, and then either didn't put them in the game or I don't know how to do them. Because it's like the AI never did any like special moves or anything.
Well,
so
I don't know what Sweathead would even be.
What is Sweathead? Would you like make a pool of like sweat from your head, like where like people slip in it?
Yeah.
And his second ability is Whackrobat. It's wiggity whack.
Wiggity wacrobat.
Wiggity wacrobat.
I masturbate in weird positions. I'm a wacrobat.
That's good. I like that. That's really good. Next character is Victor. I'm going to pull that Zoolander pin out because Victor is Ben Stiller from Zoolander. Like Blue Steel and all. Like his profile is essentially him at the gas station.
Covered in gasoline.
His things are Nowhere Man. What?
It's dark, bro.
So Victor's the stoner of the group, where it's like, hey man, where could we play hockey that we've never played before? Nowhere, man. So here's a fun thing to do. If you ever do something stupid, like say T-short, what I should have done was T-short.
Me when I said T-short, you did.
Oh, right, yeah. When Tyler said T-short.
When I did that dumb thing.
Right, when Tyler did the dumb thing, is pause for 3 seconds and then go, man. That's what I do at work. It pays off.
Chris Black just nods every time. Yeah, that's the point.
Who do you think I learned it from? And his second ability is Ozoner.
Back then, we were really worried about that hole in the ozone, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
And next character.
Yeah, what the fuck kind of move?
I don't know.
Or ability?
I don't know.
No sense whatsoever.
I would think that maybe he could jump really high.
Does he go really high?
Yeah. Man. And then the next character is Grace, who is just the token black
Under
lady.
fire.
Grace Under Fire. What was her last name? Grace
Butler.
Brett Butler.
It's Brett Butler.
Was it Grace Butler?
Grace Underfur.
Her moves are woo.
Oh my god!
Just woo with an exclamation mark. Don't know.
She summons Ric Flair, who automatically throws it in.
It's like a Final Fantasy Tactics style summon where it's just a still image of Ric Flair that like moves around the screen.
Woo, 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 woo. Screen clear, and you get a free shot at the goal.
Shit. Somebody better call an Amber Lamps.
I love just the still image Fantasy Tactics summon. It's so good.
Can we let's ROM hack?
I want that. Yeah, I want that ROM back where all summons are 90s wrestlers.
Yes, but no. Just things from the 90s. Like I want one to just be a pair of Jinkos.
That's the golem. So anytime someone hits you, a pair of Jinkos pops up and deflects it. Or like the Geomancer summon where like vines come up and stop you, instead it's a pair of Jinkos that come up and stop you from moving.
Is there one that raises dead?
Oh, probably. There's got to be, right?
That has to be Eminem. And it goes, well, the real Slim Shady, please stand up. And then they raise the character.
Get back up.
Look, I love the idea of doing this to Final Fantasy Tactics, but let's be honest.
Haste is a pair of Skechers you put on.
Let's be real. Final Fantasy VI has way more summons. We can have a lot more fun with it, I think.
Yeah, no, that's super true.
Or we could do Final Fantasy X.
Yeah. You have to go to each temple and fight it and unlock it.
Right. Grace's second move or thing or whatever, second bullet point is Turbo Glide.
Turbo Glide. Yeah, I think she could skate really well or something, but it all looks just the same to me.
Oh, fuck, babe. When you put the anal beads in me, did you use the Turbo Glide or the astronaut? Because I am allergic to the astronaut, so...
But be careful with the Turbo Glide, because it makes them go way, way too far up my ass.
I can't remember which lube I use, so we'll have to tell by your nasty slaps.
Fuck, now I have diverticulitis.
Next character. Lars.
Lars.
Who looks like Bret Michaels in a baseball catcher's pads.
Perfect.
He's pretty much Buzz, but in a different costume. Because these are like photo realistic, and let me put those in fucking quotation marks. Mortal Kombat's NBA James style.
They look like
profiles.
Backstreet Boys that didn't sign the image release, so they all have like masks and glasses and shit on.
They're Backstreet Boys.
Backshort.
Backstreet
Bays. Big Bad Beetleborgs.
I love that subreddit. His moves are Shred Dog.
Shred Dog.
Do. Shred Dog.
What happens when you use Shred Dog? All dogs within a 1 mile radius die.
And then go to heaven.
Horrible.
Who shredded all these dogs?
Oh my God. There are literal strips of dog everywhere.
Due to a horrendous hockey accident, we all have too much dog spaghetti. And we're passing on those savings to you.
Hey, Lars, you smell like Updog. What's up, dog? Not much. That's it. All dogs are dead.
His other move is the puck stuffer.
Yep, he can put a puck right up his ass.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I supposed to be reading his abilities? I just read his sexual assault charges. Sorry. Shred Dog and puck stuffer. Yeah, he's charged with 4 counts of puck stuffing.
He really didn't like that first season of Real World. So
Last character, saving the best for last. Dude on the box, Abe.
Lil Jon.
Essentially Lil Jon.
Yeah.
Essentially Lil Jon.
Lil Jon with Bubba teeth in.
Yep. Yeah. Or like, he looks like Lil Jon, but if he was in a vampire movie where they wanted the vampires to look scary and not pretty, where they're like, here, man, put these sharp, jagged teeth in your mouth. Why? You're a street vampire, dude.
Street vamps.
I'd watch that. That sounds like a movie in the 80s that I would stay up late because it sounds like I'd see a titty in it.
His skill, Fang Banger.
Flappin' Dread. He has dreadlocks. Flappin' Dread. Mm-hmm. And Sky King.
Sky King.
He thinks he's God.
He's Jesus.
Yeah. I know we had that really good idea where we're going to definitely ROM hack a Final Fantasy game with 90s summons. But before we do that, I think that we should ROM hack Street Hockey 95 and replace all of the characters with characters from The Office. Mainly just so we can name their moves.
Oh, man, yeah.
And I got there from Shred Dog, Nard Dog. So Big Tuna is definitely got to be one of Jim's. Threat Level Midnight, absolutely one of Michael Scott's.
What is it? Pammy O'Blammy? What is he called?
The Pamster?
The Pamster.
Motel Art. One of her moves. That's what she said. Michael also gets that. The problem is we're going to have like...
Meredith's are just tits and ass.
Up to 4 players can play this game with the multi-tap. And I'm done.
I can't
That's all I have to say.
imagine. I cannot fucking imagine.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
4-player action.
Yep.
You can't play as the goalie.
You can play in a pool. Seismo's pool.
Yeah, you want to talk about the stages?
There are a few stages.
Seismo's pool is definitely one of them.
Yep.
It is a drained pool.
Breakers, which was like a beach, right?
Swim out past the breakers, yeah.
Club Shred.
Bringing it back.
The Pike. The Gunk Pumps, which sounds like a Donkey Kong level, like a late Donkey Kong Country level.
It does, or somewhere to get a sticky D. Dude, you stuck it in the gunk pumps?
Gunk Pump? Yeah, man, I fucking filled up her Gunk Pump. And the Jacktar. It's so just nonsensically 90s. I don't understand. I want to know what this old
hilarious.
person's English to 90s jargon dictionary was. Like, is it something they picked up at like a Scholastic book fair?
But
This is gospel. This is how kids talk.
The 90s thesaurus. But it's like the Klutz book, big book of 90s slang. It is not even, I would have been able to understand it in 94.
Nope.
Is also the thing. You know, like it's almost they're like.
I mean, I was only 10, so I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't bother.
They're like, let's invent kid language. Essentially, that's what this game is. It's just let's invent kid language. The kids will pick this up, and then that's how we'll get famous.
They'll all start using our slang, and it's all like they'll think of us as gods.
That's their master. That's GTE's master plan. They didn't make many video games. They made dictionaries and thesauruses before they made video games. They're like, these things aren't moving. What can we do?
We'll have to make the kids love them.
We got
All Americans love hockey.
Trick the kids into liking words. Homie, I don't know about you, but I'm flapping dreads over here.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking Sky Kinging some shit.
The music in the game sucks.
My T-shorts are full of sticky D.
Well, that's the T-shirt I keep under my bed. The one that's full of sticky D. I guess there's music in this game.
Yeah, I don't remember it. I don't remember it at all. I played with the sound on and cannot think of any music.
I remember at one point making a comment where it's like, sure, I'm getting tired of these 5 chords. The only good thing about the sound is the
That's it.
just repeats until you're crazy. Did you know the other name for GTE Entertainment is MK Ultra?
The game came with some acid you took right before you played it.
That's why there are no instruction manuals. They were printed on acid paper. That shit breaks down.
Man, that's good.
The voice sampling is good. You can understand what they're saying.
You can't. You're fair enough point. You can't understand when they're shouting their nonsensical Pokemon phrases.
Yeah, it doesn't lend any like reason to what they're saying.
Man, I'm glad that's in there.
But I want to isolate Sticky D and like have it as something. Like maybe my alarm in the morning.
You have any achievements?
I have a few achievements. And by that, I mean a shitload of achievements came in.
This was your biggest stream to date.
Not as many achievements as we got for Pac-Man 2. That one was like insanity, but still, holy shit. You guys are still blowing up the Chivos. Thank you for that. And it was a great stream. It was a fantastic stream. I wasn't even Baja blasted, but I was so sleep deprived and sick to my stomach on coffee that it felt like I was. These are my 3 favorites. First one comes in from Edgelord Kyle. Taking it to the streets. In order to unlock Taking It to the Streets, you got to run over a copy of Street Hockey 95 while cranking up Michael McDonald. I'm going to up the ante on that one and say you have to run over that copy of Street Hockey 95 with a Zamboni because that's where hockey is meant to be played, in a rink or on the top of a quick stop. That's a Clerks reference. Where else could you play hockey?
Well, they found Keenan in the streets, though. He was a street hockey player. The knuckle puck, he shoved the knuckle puck into a trash can because that was their goal in the streets.
I meant to watch D2, otherwise known as the Mighty Ducks 2. But then I realized I had to pay $4 to do that. And I said, I'm not going to do that.
Yep.
And I'm also not going to steal it because...
because we respect the memory of Emilio Estevez.
Yes.
Even though he is coming back for the reboot on Disney Plus.
In ghost form.
He's a Force Ghost now.
Emilio Estevez, the Force Ghost, is his character in Mighty Ducks. Can't remember his name. Do you?
Emilio Estevez.
That's a Star Wars name. Yeah. S.T. Vez. Was that a good movie? Mighty Ducks 2?
God, loved.
Is it better than the first one?
I think it's better than the first one.
I liked the first one as a kid. I think I just aged out by the time the second one came out.
As a kid, I probably thought it was better. Now, I'd probably appreciate the first one more.
It's a better film kind of deal.
It's more like it definitely ups the ante in some crazy ways.
Okay.
It does some. All right. So like Gremlins 2 introduced wild new gremlins.
Wait a minute. Is there a lady hockey player?
Yes. They introduced because now they're on this junior Olympic team. So they bring in other players from all over the US to play with them. And they each have their own weird new skills.
Like Sticky D.
Like there's the cowboy who plays hockey.
This is like Gremlins too. You're right. There's a bat who plays hockey.
The super enforcer, the female goalie, and then eventually they bring on Keenan with the knuckle puck.
Can you imagine? Pitching a movie that way? Not in the 90s, like today.
Yep.
Like being like, all right, it's like Gremlins 2 meets hockey. Thoughts?
Who's and the bad guys? The evil Icelandic team.
We hate the Nords, right?
Because what? Aziz Ansari has a bit like that about the worst Disney villain. Is it Jafar? No, it's the Icelandic team from Mighty Ducks 2.
Second achievement comes in from P. Willie Eaton. Hakuna Manana. In order to unlock Hakuna Manana, you must realize that you could have spent these hours playing an attractive game with good music, like Secret of Mana, instead of this bozo nonsense. which is why I chose this achievement for the phrase, this bozo nonsense. Last achievement comes in from Sandwich
It makes
Pope
more
Phil.
sense to throw a ping pong ball into a bucket.
That is some straight bozo nonsense.
Some bozo nonsense.
I wanted to play that fucking ping pong game so bad as a kid. I remember watching it like in 6th grade and being like, these kids fucking suck.
These kids are
These
fucking
kids
garbage.
fucking suck. Like they wouldn't even throw it yet and be like, this kid can't do it.
Look at him.
Yeah, a real Raphael.
He's no Sky King. Look at this sweat head.
Last achievement comes in from Sandwich Pope Phil. Skate fast, eat ass. I picked that one for obvious ass-eating reasons. In order to unlock Skate Fast, Eat Ass, turn off the game and lick a butthole. Any butthole, because that is infinitely more pleasurable than playing 1 minute of Street Hockey 95.
Oh, man, Phil, good thing you're not going to prom this year or we'd get that
We
achievement.
test that. lick that guy's butthole.
I'm going to come in your mouth and turn this off and make you lick my asshole.
Tyler, do you have any achievements?
No, that was good.
All right.
Fuck this garbage.
If you're listening to this and you're like, hey, I want to submit an achievement, hang out with me on Twitch on Sunday nights,
Hell
TADPOG
yes.
Church, and you will have the opportunity to do so. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
GTE Interactive Media, where are they now?
I bet they're still around.
What do you think what kind of games are they working on?
Instruction manuals for light bulbs.
Oh, I see. So no longer in the game.
Right. They're still around. They just do other shit now.
They got so upset that the instruction manual for Street Hockey 95 does not exist on the internet. They're like, all right, now we know what we do. You've pissed us off. GTE Interactive Media is defunct
Oh, damn.
as of 1997.
Oh,
Yeah. Would you like to hear the games that they worked on?
I would.
Time Traveler Hologram.
Wonderful.
Are you ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
This was an unreleased game for the Sega Genesis.
Chrono Trigger 2.
Close. MC Hammer's Soulfire.
Shit.
I know.
Damn
right?
it.
Wouldn't it be great if it was like Gemfire, but with MC Hammer?
You were all 90s rap icons.
Right? And your bus driver's trying to take over your rap empire. The next game on the list is Street Sports Jam It.
Yeah, there's another one coming for us.
Street Sports Jam It.
Jam it.
Which was released on the Super Nintendo. So we will get to that game eventually. Maybe next episode.
Maybe next.
Depending on how the randomizer feels. They also did... Are you familiar with the Vitsy Visits series of games?
Vitsy Visits?
Vitsy Visits? Did you know that Vitsy visited dinosaurs, space, and the ocean?
Man, I can't. I ate too many mushrooms. I got the Vitsy Visits.
I told you not to go to that mushroom planet. I don't know what you were thinking. Stay on Earth. They also did, you might have heard of this one, FX Fighter.
Nope.
Okay. That was like a Virtua Fighter, kind of like Delio. They did Rolling Stones Voodoo Lounge, which I thought was an album by the Rolling Stones, but I guess maybe not. They did Forrest Gump, artists, music, and times. I'm pretty sure these are just interactive CD-ROMs that they did. I don't think that these are games.
These don't count, Wikipedia.
They did NCAA Championship Basketball for the PC, Street Hockey 95, a game called Nightlight, Tank Girl.
What was Tank Girl for?
PC.
Ah.
Unreleased.
Yep. All right.
Dust, A Tale of the Wired West, Sea Legends, Skull Cracker, Time Lapse, Titanic, Adventure Out of Time.
I wonder if that's the game that Galen loves so much.
I'm curious if it is, because that's the first thing that popped to my mind too. I know she liked that Titanic game. I can click the link on Wikipedia and see if she's mentioned in the article. And FX Fighter Turbo.
Oi.
Those are video games designed in whole or in part by GTE Interactive Media. The ones that have FX in the title, Argonaut Games, they were involved.
Oh, okay.
Which makes sense.
Okay.
The FX chip and Star Fox and all that stuff. So there we go.
All right.
So I'm looking forward to
Jam it.
Tyler.
Yes, Dave.
I'm going to lower my voice.
I love it.
Not to ridicule a 5-star or 4-star review, but I'm honor bound to do it.
Yes, of course.
I have some questions for you. I wonder how much this game is. If you were to buy this game loose, how much do you think you would pay for it?
Well, I know you've already bought it.
I have not.
I thought you were playing this on last night on actual hardware.
I was playing it on original hardware, but I was playing on a Super Nintendo, but it was on a flash cart.
Ah, damn.
Sorry.
$5.
Tyler, actual retail value of Street Hockey 95 loose for the Super Nintendo on average, according to PriceCharting.com, at the time of this recording is $6.90. You were very close. Very close. So I want to consult the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library 1991 through 1998 by Pat Contry, courtesy of Master Mold Mike, because I believe when I was looking through here, the availability of this game was listed as uncommon.
That's cheap for an uncommon game.
It is. It's a garbage game. It's a garbage game that does not deserve 2.5 stars. Seriously.
Yeah, I don't understand.
You can also pick it up new if you want for $52.11.
It's the only way you get the instruction booklet.
Yeah, I guess it is. Tyler.
Yes, Dave.
I have at least 2 more questions for you. The first of which is, if you were to give this game a beard that sums up how you feel about it, because here at TADPOG we do things a little bit differently.
Yeah, we do.
What kind of beard would you give it?
I would give it the stubble beard of one Jesse Camp from 1998's Wanna Be a VJ reality show.
Oh, is it because essentially MTV ejaculated on a Super Nintendo cartridge?
Yeah.
And that's what
this is.
Yeah.
That's what Jesse Camp was.
Yeah. The cum fungus that grew on the circuit board made this game. Yeah. This is essentially the immaculate conception Anakin Skywalker of street hockey video games. Tyler.
Yes, Dave.
If you were to give this game a pair of glasses that sums up how you feel about it, what kind of glasses would it be?
It would be the glasses of one now aged, so he wears glasses, Pauly Shore, who is the 90s encapsulated into a person.
Yeah. All right. So you're saying this game is half good?
I said older Pauly Shore.
All right. Okay. That's fair. I mean, look. I mean, the dude's got to work, right?
Yeah. Got more money than we'll ever have or see. So,
I have some more questions for you.
hell yeah.
We have a quiz that was sent in by Prime Inquisitor,
Yeah, there you go.
Ross Rachel Green. I'm learning. This quiz is entitled Animals or something.
Okay.
Ross Rachel Green says, for no reason at all, this quiz is all about games with animals in the titles. Usual rules apply. Bonus question, if you could eat any animal consequence-free, what would it be?
Ortolan.
Ortolan?
Ortolan.
Is that what is that?
That's that bird that they say French chefs have to eat to get into the culinary school, where you put the veil over your eyes.
So that's a real bird? I thought that's just what they called the dish.
No, it's a real bird.
Oh, I see. The ortolan
You
is
drown
the
that bird in brandy and do all that fucked up shit to it.
I kind of I like eating the animals that I already eat. So I'd probably say chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah. Although I do like turkey
But
as well.
like a jerk chicken.
A mean one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat that fucking chicken.
I want to go into Kroger and be like, give me the meanest one.
Find the one with the nastiest slaps.
Yeah, I looked at that one. Slaps, not nasty enough. Next. Astronaut, next.
Knock that out of the sky. It's clearly the Sky King chicken.
Tyler, first question.
Yes.
This game's manual featured a code to skip the tutorial.
Echo the Dolphin.
Nice. Yeah, Echo the Dolphin. What episode number do you think it was?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. I mean, that's also late to get started.
I don't think this may not be in order. But he does say usual rules apply, so maybe it is.
I don't know, like 456.
327. Okay. Echo the Dolphin. Right. Well done, Tyler. Next question. This game is named after a camouflaging reptile. Chameleon.
Yeah.
Yes. Episode 329?
Sure.
All right. 329, Kid Chameleon. Logging in as 358, Kid Chameleon. Next question. This game title features the Japanese word for cats. Neko? Nekopara.
Nekopara. Good job.
What episode number do you think that was?
666.
666. Nekopara, locking it in. 388. Nekopara Volume 1 is what it was. Next question. This game features an animal that is usually not a color in real life.
Say it again.
This game features an animal that is usually not this color in real life. Sonic the Hedgehog? A blue hedgehog?
All right. Sounds pretty good.
We did Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I think. Mm-hmm. I don't think we did 1.
Yeah.
So what episode number do you think that was?
391.
It was Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but it's 413. That was close. Right. Next question. This game featured reptiles, period. No, just kidding. And had an unfinishable PC port due to a broken jump. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What episode number do you think it was? That's specifically the NES version. So it was kind of recent-ish, maybe?
451.
451, locking it in. It was 457.
Wow, man.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well done. Next question. This game features a spinning marsupial. Sonic and Knuckles.
Rocket Knight.
Very good.
Rocket Knight Adventures, I guess.
Or Sparkster.
Well, Sparkster would be like 6.
So Rocket Knight Adventures, what number do you think that one was?
463.
489, Crash Bandicoot. He definitely does spin more than Sparkster does. Because that's how he breaks crates.
He's a possum.
He is a bandicoot.
We know a bandicoot's
Who's the T-short now?
Like, I'm wondering, like, is Rocket Knight, is he a marsupial, and is a bandicoot a marsupial? Are we right, or is he, like, I feel like there's some wiggle room here.
You were asking if Sparkster was a possum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a possum. Is a possum Hey, Siri, is a possum a marsupial? It is North America's only known marsupial. All right, find me an animation where he spins.
Okay.
And then I feel like we can contest this. We can do that after the show if you want.
I feel like surely he spins. Surely he spins at some point.
He has to at some point, right?
Yeah.
Like when he runs out of rocket power or something.
There has been an animation where he spins. Like I'm gonna contest that one.
All right. Next question. This sequel features a number of different animal pilots. Star Fox 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Nice.
Into the Andross-verse. Astronaut. Talk to the hand. Chicken tetrazzini.
Wactrobot, no legs for G-forces.
Who's the Sky King now, Fox?
We ain't got no legs.
So what episode number do you think Star Fox 2 was?
488.
499 Star Fox 2. You're very, very close with these. Next question. This game features a dog family, and this episode was co-hosted with a confectionery mollusk. So a candy snail.
Co-hosted?
Yeah, this episode was co-hosted with a confectionery mollusk. Is a snail a mollusk? Hey Siri, is a snail a mollusk? Fuck off, Jesus.
A dog family.
A dog question mark in parentheses family. And this episode was co-hosted with a confectionery mollusk. That's the real hint right there. We figured that out. We got it. Confectionery is like candy, right?
Yeah. God, I don't fucking know.
A dog family? That came after episode 499. So this was kind of recent. Let's keep that in mind. And we kicked off Super Nintendo, right? Our
With Star Fox 2.
with Star Fox 2, our continuation of the Super Nintendo. So this is a Super Nintendo game. A Dog Family.
Or we skip the Super Nintendo and we're doing the SNES list.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because, I mean, the next Animal game could be one from the Randomizer.
Oh, do you think he's asking us about a game that we haven't talked about yet?
Well, no, I just mean if was $4.99, anything past that, like he could be asking about a Randomizer game. It might not be from the SNES Classic.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I meant. Yeah, that it's probably from a randomizer given game.
Family Feud. Dog Family.
A Dog Family.
The episode was co-hosted by a confectionery snail.
Mollusk.
Mollusk.
It's like what? Hey Siri, tell me about mollusks. A mollusk. Well, if they were Pokemon, they would be a fossil type.
There's no Pokemon Super Nintendo game.
And we've never had our show co-hosted by a Pokemon either, unfortunately.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No
You
clue.
Throwing the towel on this one?
Yeah, he wins.
All
You
right.
win, Ross.
Confectionery mollusk might be a choctopus.
Goof Troop.
Goof Troop.
All
Yes,
right.
Goof
All
Troop.
right.
I knew that if we could figure that out, which we didn't, that we could get the game. 507 Goof Troop. Next question. This mediocre platformer starred a food-stealing ursine in a national park. That is Yogi Bear's.
I don't know.
Or is it just, it's not just Yogi Bear. is
Adventures
it?
of Yogi Bear or Yogi Bear's Picnic Panic or some shit.
It's probably The Adventures of Yogi Bear. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Logging it in. It is Adventures of Yogi Bear.
Okay.
They got rid of the. That was episode, when I can take a guess, I've already seen it. And it doesn't matter. I don't answer this anyway.
515.
518. Very close, man.
I'm all sour because Goof Troop now.
Yeah. Next question.
Thanks for ruining this episode, Ross.
Next question. This game was nothing like the arcade original.
Dragons.
Dragon's Lair?
Dragon's Lair.
Where's the animal in that?
The dragon?
It's a fantastic beast. It's not an animal. But Ross is English and very well made.
They are animals over there.
They're real. Yeah. I think one of their knights like killed one or something, became a saint, something
Yeah,
like that.
they worship Lancelot over there, I think.
So, yeah. What episode number do you think Dragon's Lair was? It's like 530 something, right?
538 or
538, Dragon's Lair. Locking it in. It was 539, Dragon's Lair. Well done, Ross. Really enjoyed that quiz, except for that Goof Troop one.
Yep. Yep. I'm with you.
But it's mainly because I didn't know what a mollusk was. I just thought it was a snail, you know?
Well, Dave.
Yeah. You want to take some calls?
Yeah, let's take some calls.
Take some calls? Talk to some people?
Yeah.
You want to call Pizza Hut and see if they have Battletoads?
Perfect.
You want to end every episode now on us prank calling a Pizza Hut? We just call like a random Pizza Hut and ask if they have Battletoads?
A list of all, Wikipedia's list of all Pizza Huts, and just call one.
Yeah, we just call one and say, is this Babbage's? And laugh and hang up. All right, first call. This is from 757. I believe this is our beloved Adam of
So beloved.
last episode fame.
What's up, TADPOG? It's your beloved Adam.
Beloved
It's
Adam.
About 7:20 on May 1st,
You're 3 hours late.
and I'm heading out to a hospital. My mom is having, they called it invasive outpatient surgery, which that 20 years ago, no.
All right, that call ended. I don't know why. Thanks, Google Voice app. And I got to restart the app. This is great. This is fantastic.
It's the best app.
Oh my god. Let's just get a phone line in an answering machine and just do it that way.
Okay.
It's going to cost more money, but it's a lot more
They're
authentic.
pretty sweet, though.
The sound's going to be warm.
We can have a good answering machine message.
I know. We can actually do the George, sorry we're not home.
I wonder
like
if I
we
can
wanted
find
to
that
do.
somewhere that are my original incarnation.
All right, let's try this again. Sorry, beloved Adam. Trying it again. Hopefully this will work this time.
What up, Tadpog? It's your beloved Adam.
Hey, beloved Adam, I just read through the transcript that this is not the same call.
What's up, Tadpog? It's your beloved Adam. It's about 7:20
You're 3 hours late.
on May 1st, and I'm heading out to a hospital. My mom is having, they called it invasive outpatient surgery, which that 20 years ago, no such thing. You know what I mean? Like any surgery where they're cutting into your neck is not an outpatient surgery. But I guess
500 years ago, no such thing as surgery.
I mean, it existed. They were just like, cut that baby out of there.
Yep.
What do we
Real fast. Hope it goes well.
What do we call it? Who's the emperor?
much different. But my mom had found a nodule on her thyroid gland, and the doctors are not sure what it could be. And
I feel like this is information I wish I would have had last week when
What
we
do we
talked to
call
Adam.
them?
Because now we look like assholes.
No, don't tell us about your mom. Tell us about your belly button.
Yeah, what about the waffle?
What'd you get on your waffle?
Yeah, Adam, we didn't know. I'm sorry.
so they're just going to take out half her
I
thyroid.
guess we got to call him back and ask.
Man, I'm kind of tempted to actually do that. Welcome to our new segment called We Call Adam. And then get him to call Pizza Hut for us and ask if they have Battletoads.
How often can we call to finally drive Adam away from us?
And so it's kind of a shiesty surgery because of all the things that are located near there, like some of your main arteries and your voice box things. So
Your nasty flaps. They're in there. They're kind of like the nasty slaps.
That's where they slap. That's your natural
That's where they
slaps.
slap them, yeah.
there's just a variety of hindrances in the way of that. But we're hanging tough, and I'm hanging out there, hanging to my dad, going up there to see my mom and just pray with her and make sure she's cool because she freaks out a little bit about everything. So while I was driving, I started up my Tadpog episode. I've been a little behind on catching up on stuff that you guys are. I don't even know what.
I take back that nasty flaps thing because I do not know how this surgery went. So I'm too lazy to edit it out, but I just want to let the record state
So the
that
apology stands.
I take it back. Yeah, the apology stands. I hope everything went well.
The episode's about, but Paul and Sandra are on, and man, it just made me so happy this morning. It's kind of a foggy, dreary day, and I'm heading to see my mom before she goes into neck surgery, and so just hearing Paul and Sandra's voice, man, that just gave me a good day. So so happy to see that they're on the show this week, or the week that I'm listening to it anyway. I love them very much. I think they're a wonderful couple. They're fun, funny, and I would probably do a double three-way with them. And you guys. I don't know how you do a double three-way with 5 of us, but we figure it out.
Well, I throw it back.
That's
I know my role.
That's called the one where we run a train on Paul.
I think that's already a Friends episode.
Melissa
isn't it?
would not want me to sleep with another woman, but she might think it'd be funny for me to butt fuck Paul.
So just wanted to let you guys know that I love you all and excited to hear what's going on in this episode. But I'll call back soon with a question and something less personal.
More personal.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Get more personal, beloved Adam.
Yeah.
I don't think that was too personal.
No, and I very much hope your mother's all right.
Yeah, I hope so too. Sorry about the nasty flaps thing. I'm sure her flaps are great. Next call.
What's up, Tadpog? It's your beloved Adam. Today, Star Wars Day, May the 4th. So I bid you, may the 4th be with you.
And also with you.
Whenever I say, may the 4th be with you,
And with your
it sounds
spirit.
like I've got a list, and it makes me laugh every time. Speaking of laughter, I just finished up the episode on the Doki Doki Poetry Club, Literature Club, exclamation point, is what it's called, I believe. Episode with Chandra and Paul Horn.
I just want to point out that beloved Adam earned like a whole bunch of dating sim love points for me for saying exclamation point. He knows the damn title of the game, and he's not afraid to say it.
And, man, I've got to tell you, on this episode, there are my 4 favorite Tadpog laughs of all time. Those laughs belong to Tyler, Dave, Chandra, and Paul.
The gang's all here.
Every time you guys laugh,
You're going to love the Piggy Palace.
Yes. And you're going to hear a new laugh. Casey's laugh.
Yeah.
Yes. And each of you have a multiplicity of laughs. And it's just the best. I wish I could.
That was actually on the poster for multiplicity. A multiplicity of laughs.
Get a supercut of just your different laughs from this episode.
How many?
Don't give people ideas.
If you were to supercut every laugh from all the episodes of TADPOG, how long do you think that supercut would be?
How long do you think it would be before Nicole murdered you?
Or let me rephrase that. How long do you think it would take 404 Error Lord Paul Pig to do that? 3 years?
Or here's a supercut of Nicole's laughs. Truncate Silence going to take that joke out.
Yeah, Truncate Silence murdered that joke. Like we murdered the Sky King 20 years ago.
Because it's just pure joy. So these are some of my favorite episodes in the four of you together because it's always funny. And when it's funny, you guys always laugh. And when you laugh, it makes it fun. So I just want to say thanks for your laughs. And also, can we start a hashtag, more Mason calls, for crying out loud? Dude,
No, fuck
that
Mason. As I say every time Mason calls. Fuck you, Mason.
His lean pocket's done. It's all good.
Especially because he's on team screw Adam, because Adam has a small dick and no one wants to hear from him all the time. No one.
Man, how do we not ask Adam about his dick when we called him?
I think I made him upset whenever he posted a picture of like his wife, like a wedding picture for their anniversary, and I was like, good thing she doesn't mind that micro penis. Unlike
Who did you do this to?
To Adam.
To Adam?
I was like, oh, he probably uses his Instagram account for like his church and stuff.
Family. Yeah.
And here I go.
So, can you delete things on Instagram?
Probably.
We're not sure.
I don't know.
Jury's out.
Jury's out. We'll see.
Here's how that ended. Whoops. Whoops. Wonder what this Grey's Anatomy's
sweet,
about.
Happy anniversary, you baby dick. Glad you love me.
Likes to hear him call his favorite podcast who asks people to call and share things with them. And no one wants to hear this Patreon donor call and share things with his friends and the internet. So screw Adam. I want more Mason, dude. I love Mason. And now I love Limp Bizkit. And White Trash, Denny. So if that is white trash, I don't know where we landed on that. But
Whoa. Did we say Denny's was white trash?
A Waffle House is white trash.
But it's good.
Yeah. Fuck it. It's good. Yeah.
And it lets
I
you
love
know.
when Anthony Bourdain took like a famous chef or whatever to Waffle House and they had like pecan waffles with fuck tons of butter and he was like, this is better than the fucking French Laundry.
Fucking hash browns, man.
Yeah.
Like there are times
Extra crispy hash browns.
Fuck yes. Jalapenos. Smothered. Yes.
Smothered, covered, chunked.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yes. But I know the guy I went to high school with one of the guys who works there. So I always get, he's cool, but I get weirded out when I see people from high school.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I mean, he's fine. You know, it's nothing against him, but it is very much like, you remind me how fucking old I am because you look old. And that means I look old.
I'll make you look old.
So.
I'll make you look. If you put you and I side by side, people would think I'm older than you.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, it's my lack of hair.
What if we both wore hats?
My beard probably makes me look older.
Your beard does probably make you look older. You're right.
So we both have bags on over our heads.
Judging by these two men's penises, which one is older? Cut them open. Count the rings.
more Mason calls, please. Screw Adam.
No.
I love Adam. I don't know who this guy
Adam.
is, but I love Adam.
Yeah, me too.
Got another call.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is from 615. I believe this is Rhythm Master Paul Korn.
Cute butt archivist.
One of the top 4 laughs in Tadpog Nation.
Yep.
Hey, Tadpog. This is Rhythm Master Paul Korn, just calling in with another anime recommendation. So this time I thought I'd go a little bit deeper and tell you about one of my favorite series that doesn't air on Toonami or Adult Swim or anything like that. It's called Ultimate Survivor Kaiji. So the basic thrust of this is
Bear Grylls in Osaka. He has to survive.
Bear Grylls in that suicide forest where everybody kills themselves.
I'd watch that. I'd watch that. Don't drink the pee there. I don't know what that means, but don't do it.
Now, see, out of your own skin, you could make these enchanted flags that ward away the spirits.
Pidgey is a guy who is in really severe debt. And these rich guys basically recruit him to
Wait, I thought you said this took place in Japan.
be part of this underground gambling thing.
Well, why doesn't he just get out of debt?
Yeah, they're called bootstraps.
Oh, I didn't realize this anime was called Okay Boomer.
Basically, they've gotten a bunch of people who are in really severe debt and make them gamble huge sums of borrowed money and watch them all just freak out and panic and betray each other.
Thank you for laughing at that joke, by the way. It wasn't funny.
That was a funny joke. I like that joke.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it enough to pause Paul's call.
That's exactly what the premise of OK Boomer would be.
It's a Japanese man who moved to Oklahoma when he was to go to college, took out a whole bunch of debt, and then turns out he can't get a job anywhere.
It's called Blake Woods.
You remember when I took that bad joke and made it worse? Can we go back to t-shirts, please?
The joke I made because I'm stupid.
I really appreciate you taking the dive for me on that one.
Dude, why are you talking about a dive?
I got a reputation to uphold, you know.
Dumb me.
And everything. It's absolutely beautiful. The way that the games are structured is really interesting because they seem really simple on the surface. The first one is like a variant of rock, paper, scissors, but there's enough secret rules and things that aren't clearly laid out that people have to figure out that are lying just under the surface of everything that it allows you to kind of work out how you would approach a game like this. It's really well done. And the thing that I particularly like about it is that Kaiji can lose really bad. It's fascinating to see somebody hit absolute rock bottom, find a way to bounce lower, and still manage to claw his way up from that spot.
Until they turn him into an eel. That's how it ends. Spoiler. That's a Japanese tradition. If you lose enough in gambling, they turn you into an eel.
That's how Pocky and Rocky 3 was going to go.
Exactly. Yeah, the first person shooter Pocky and Rocky 3. That's a Doom mod.
Where you just throw cards.
The little victories in that show are absolutely thrilling because they're able to pull the trigger on some stuff that you would not see happen to your typical protagonist of a show. I really enjoy it. I would recommend checking it out. It's on Crunchyroll. They've got 2 seasons. The manga is still ongoing. There's no word about more anime after the 2nd season, but it all ends in kind of a conclusive enough way.
He turns into an eel.
So yeah, that's that. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this and aren't sick of me telling you about shows that you will never have the time to see. But,
no, come on, do
anyway,
a tabletop game, Paul.
Yeah, no, I love these calls, and because I get to hear about. I mean, he's right. I do not have time to watch these, but it's nice to know that this exists.
Later, guys. All right, see ya. Bye.
Thanks, Paul.
All right, well, Dave.
Yes.
I think it's time. It's time to get that bat. Get that bat out over there.
The batter up?
The batter up.
It's a hit?
I'm going to take this batter up bat.
All right,
man, it's foamy.
Oh, fuck. This one isn't signed by Donnie Jeffcoat.
It's not signed by Donnie Jeffcoat, so we'll see where this ends.
The
Donnie Jeffcoat one gave us Street Hockey 95. So let's see what this one gives us.
Okay. Wait, is Donnie Jeffcoat on Cameo? Can we reach out to him and be like, dude, we will pay you, I don't know.
Like $10.
Like at least $10 and give you this copy of Battletoads I got from Pizza Hut if you will sign this bat for us.
Yeah. And read our intro.
He has to like be at cons and stuff, right?
I hope.
Like he has to be.
Wild and Crazy Con.
Yeah. Dude, did you go to Wild and Crazy Con? Yeah, how was it? Okay.
Balloons full of shaving cream and moon shoes. It's like, what do you think it was like?
It's pretty low key.
Annette Chavez was there. It was pretty nice.
All right. Yeah, use the batter up, dude.
All right. It's pretty nice. Cushiony for my forehead. All right.
Oh, look at that.
So I'm going to spin around and around, point my no hole in a random direction to that prayer we all love so much. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
5:30.
Jam it.
It is not Jam It. It is a game that you might want to spin the wheel on again. I don't know. But hear me out. I think that we should do this.
Okay.
It is Star Fox, Super Weekend.
Star Fox Super Weekend.
Star Fox Super Weekend.
What is this?
A competitive cartridge. This isn't like a retail. This wasn't like a thing you could buy in a store. This was a competitive cartridge. Where you have, I don't want to give away too much, I guess, but it was essentially fuck it. It's like a sentence. You had 4 minutes to play Star Fox and just to see who could get the highest score. It was, as far as I know, it was like a Nintendo thing. It was like a Nintendo competition. I think we might be able to do something interesting and knock out also, I don't know if the Donkey Kong Country competitive cart is on the randomizers list.
Do a list of all the competitive carts?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so instead of it being like specifically game based, we could do like maybe a topic based episode.
Because if that is on there, then we can definitely knock out any competitive cart.
Okay.
Okay. That's cool. That's interesting.
It's gonna take more research than usual.
Yeah.
But whatever. It means I get to play Star Fox on stream on Sundays. So
In 4-minute increments. All right.
Okay, wait. I'm not good at math. My streams on Sundays are 3 hours. So if I play 4 minutes of Star Fox back to back to back to back.
180 divided by 4. 45 runs.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
How wrong am I?
I don't know. It's okay. So 60 minutes in an hour times 3. So you got the 180. Divide it by 4 minutes, and we're 45. I can play it 45 times.
Yeah, all right.
I can have a timer.
That was pretty good.
You were really good. Yeah. We could have like a counter on stream where it's like, this is my 40th attempt at Star Fox. And I could do give like my sanity levels, like my vitals. Like I could be hooked up to like a blood pressure machine.
Cut off your legs.
Right. Fuck, I'm not good enough at this. Nikki, cut off my legs.
The blood's rushing from my head.
Henry, stop crying.
Daddy doesn't need legs. He's not a hedgehog.
You can have them. Here, you like them so much, you have them.
No, you sleep with Daddy's legs. No, you love Daddy so much, you sleep with Daddy's legs.
Daddy's legs are Nikki and my safe word. Daddy's legs! Daddy's legs! Just kidding. It has to be one syllable. Everybody knows that.
No.
If it's not one syllable, you're fucking up.
Oh, I'm fucking up then. Mine's 4.
4 syllables?
Yep.
Please stop right now.
Because whenever she just like, stop right now, like, not enough.
Didn't say please. Didn't say the magic word. You turn into Dennis Nedry. Our safe word is Mozart's ghost. Sorry, every time I think of Dennis Nedry, I think of the Net, which leads me to Mozart's ghost.
Oh, heard Brandon talk a lot about that. Never seen it.
And that's why, because Brandon and I watched the Net. We didn't have many DVDs when we were rooming together. A Boiler Room, Swingers.
Boiler Room. I heard so much about Boiler Room too.
Dirty
Fuck.
Work. The Chris Rock special.
Bigger and Blacker.
Bigger and Blacker. Saving Silverman. Yeah, there we go.
That's pretty good.
There we go.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. You can find the show on iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube,
Spotify. At the end of the month, I'm going to upload a whole bunch more of our backlog so that I don't fuck us.
Because there's a limit you can do per month, so it's going to be a while before they all get back there.
Right. Just give us some time. It's probably, by my estimate, it's going to take 5 months, and then we'll have our entire backlog up there.
All right. Hey, did you like this? You want to send us something? Like, it doesn't have to be a bat, peripheral. You know, it could be anything.
Yeah, we're out of packages, so just saying.
That'd be wonderful. I know Zeus has one on the way.
Fucking A.
So thanks for listening, everybody. I already said that. What the fuck am I doing? Had a little stroke
Say it again.
there. All
Say it
right.
again.
I'm just very thankful for everybody. Hey, you can
Me
send
too.
that to TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, PO Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. Hey, you want to call us?
Got a T-shirt you want to send us?
T-shirt.
Send it to the P.O. Box.
Or do you want to buy one of our T-shirts? Shirts.tadpog.com.
All right, now I have to register
T-short.
T-shorts.tadpog.com.
T-shorts.toodpoog.com.
I don't think this website is real.
Dude pig. All right. Hey, you want a shirt? You got a toothpick. If it's not Scottish, it's crap.
A Scottish site?
You love my good "So I Married an Axe Murderer" reference?
Right. Yes, I do. You know, I've never seen all that movie.
Oh, really?
And it used to be on Comedy Central, like it used to be
all the time.
all they had.
So I Married an Axe Murderer, PCU, and Airheads.
Mr. Central, what should we run? Airheads? We've already played that one like 24 hours. So I Married an Axe Murderer? All right, we've only done that one 18.
Well, Mike Myers is pretty hot right now. All
They
right.
did fucking. Those are the three movies. Like that could be like a game show question where it's like this network aired these three movies, and it's like if you're our age,
Over and over and over until South Park came out.
and then they're like, yeah, you're right. Or
Until
like
Jon Stewart kicked Craig Kilborn off the air and South Park came on.
yeah. And then goodbye SNL marathons. You remember that too?
Oh
Where
man,
it's just like
I love the Sunday afternoon after church SNL marathons.
that's its official
Man.
name.
Yeah, loved it.
Very long title, but it was pretty great.
You want to call us like Beloved Adam does, like Terrified Michelle does, like Mason apparently did. It's been a while since he had a Mason call. Fuck you, Mason. And then, but you can call us at 270-883-2555. Let's see. Social media. We got that good meme page.
I mean, it's okay.
It's all right. You got that's
exists.
Tadpog. You want to go deeper where that dank shit is,
Go
where the stuff
deeper.
you don't want your grandma to see? Tadpog Nation.
Get the nasty slaps.
That nasty slaps.
You want to hang out with the Sky Kings, though?
That's on the Discord.
You want to hang dread with me on Discord? bit.ly/Tadpog Discord.
Yeah.
That'll get you an invite.
So, as of Monday, episode 14 of the Piggy Palace published. There are only 15 episodes, so next week will be the finale.
It's
So-
a long boy.
Yeah, it's the
Long boy.
girthiest of Brooks.
Yeah. It's like a Coke can.
I think it sets the record for longest Tadpog episode to date.
Ugh, that makes me worried.
It's pretty close.
That makes me worried that like Patreon's going to be like, whoa there, fella.
Yeah.
Whoa
That's
there.
true.
And that does make me a little worried. We'll see. So hopefully you'll have an episode.
But for that, after that, I'd like to do a wrap-up episode. But I want to change up the wrap-up a little bit and take questions everybody has.
Yeah, let's wrap.
Yeah, let's sit
wrap.
down. Let's turn our chairs backwards
Yeah.
and let's wrap.
Let's wrap.
So Dave set up a Discord channel for Piggy Palace wrap-up questions.
Yeah. By request, Usurper Grimm's idea. It's a great idea.
Thank you, Super Grimm. So log on to that. You can get like you regularly would get an invite to the Discord. Get on there, drop questions as you finish listening or after you're done. Just throw them up there, and then we'll get to them when we do the wrap-up.
Also, we're playing Secret of Mana for the SNES Club on the Discord. So if you're into that, come and check it out. And if you have like any kind of like Secret of Mana content that you want to share there, you're totally free. Feel free to do that and just join the conversation.
Hell yes. What else? We have Tadpog_podcast on Instagram and on Twitter.
Hey, did you like this episode a lot?
Did you?
Did you like it enough to give us $1?
$1.
$1.
And where I was trying to look up if Rocket Knight did the spins or not. Let me pull up my notifications. All right. So Patreon. We want to thank new and upgrading donors. So I want to say thank you to Sean Lafitte,
Jean Lafitte,
John Konopasek, Kanapasek,
You sold the first one. I was like, okay, so that's how you say that.
Yeah.
So there we go.
So one of those might be right.
Please correct us.
An upgrade from Jeff Miners. Thank you very much, Jeff.
Cthusiast Jeff.
Cthusiast Jeff. And then from Brian Betts.
Hey.
Thank you, Brian.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, I can picture that profile picture in my
Yeah.
head. I guess we also want to say our executive producers.
Yes, this episode was executive produced by the following people by donating way more than we deserve on Patreon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Usurper Grimm, 1383, God Emperor Alex Pena, Cousin David Galino, Lord Mulaney Dennis, Platinum member Brett Miller, the Eightfold Daniel Abernathy, Master Cycle Baron Kevin Link, and executive producer Dig Dougie.
Yeah.
So thanks, y'all. You can find us on Patreon.
Patreon.com/TADPOG.
Yeah, it's probably it.
Yeah. So, our theme song is moved. Alex Seymour Drive. Link to that track. Show us TADPOG.com. How you going to close this one out, Dave?
Let's close it out as our favorite character from Street Hockey 95.
Oh, so good. Okay. So until next time. Tropical Capricorn, Sticky D!
When we finally got back into the apartment, we had gone down to Gatlinburg and gotten some airsoft rifles, me and my brother. Full auto, right?
Acid and airsoft.
The evening before, we cooked out on the grill on the little deck with the hot tub, you know. Very, very nice. Family Raccoons comes up, and we're like,
They're
dude,
like,
what,
"Sup, guys?"
what the fuck is that? What the fuck?
It's like the great outdoors.
And
You just see their
so
subtitling.
my brother is big into Rainbow Six and those kind of first-person shooter games when they were, you know, he was in a clan and all that jazz. Really, really good. Took it really seriously. He's got
I'm
a
sorry,
laser sight
what?
on
He
him.
was in the clan?
That's what I heard. I was like,
The,
why are you
the
saying that
online
like it's a
clan
good
gang matches. So he's got his fucking rifle, and it's like one of those like Israeli assault rifle looking things. He's got this thing zeroed in. I mean, like he's fucking deadly. He's just like popping off shots like a marksman. And he's like, "Hey, Pete, open up that door." And Pete's like, he's tripping on acid. He's like, "No way, man, no way. I'm not gonna fucking open that door. They're gonna come in here and fucking eat us." He's like, "Open the fucking door." And he's like, okay. And he's got this laser sight. I swear to God. He opens the door carefully, and he pops one shot, and I think it probably hits him in like the abdomen or something. The raccoon stands up, and he gets him. The laser sight, I can see it right between the fucking eyes, and he just full autos. I swear, 3-4 shots hit this raccoon in the face before he even knew what was up. And then we went into full SWAT mode because they fucking scattered, and we're like, harmless. Now, granted, the housekeeping lady that came, you know, after we were done had to clean up like 800 fucking BBs, so I left her a 100-spot tip just because I was like, man, this is fucked up. Yeah. Oh, God.
Giant urethra.
Yeah.